All right, gang, we're live. Starting DDAL10-07 for Adventurers League. I'm going to jump us right into it. We've already done our pregame table talk. We have not done character introductions. You'll have an opportunity right after I paint this scene. Here we go. So you guys find yourselves in Wormdoom Crag, sitting around a campfire talking to Ogle-Eye Orc Splitter, commonly known as Old Goat. She's the aging leader of the Thun Lakalaga Goliaths. I refer to them as the Thun clan because it's a mouthful. And you're sitting around. Some of you were at the last adventure and are sharing the story of what happened with the OG ship that were capturing Goliaths. You are kind of remorsing, some of you, maybe the loss of Casker Spearsong. He wasn't an acquaintance of you guys' if you played any of the previous adventures. He ended up leaving in a dispute over Ogle-Eye, her leadership. But standing around the fire is Lieutenant Pruk, who some of you have rescued from the OG ship. Lieutenant Pruk is the GIF. I had shared the image. I'm going to go ahead and share it again. Sorry, guys, just because it's for the stream. It's a cool to help anybody that's watching.
Those guys are also like 7 to 8 feet tall.
Yeah, the GIFs. Yeah, big guys. So you guys are summoned into the main hall, and you start doing this story time. This is the Goliath and Cicero home, so mind your P's and Q's. Once you're all gathered in this, the reminiscing of what has happened over the last few days is done. Old Goat says, all our remaining hunters captured by slavers. Old Goat seems on the edge of despair, leaning heavily on her great axe as if it were a cane. I have no right to ask this of you, but there's no one else. Help us save our loved ones, please. Now we'll go around the fire and get your reactions, and then you can introduce yourselves. So I'm just going to go left to right as I see in Fantasy Grounds. So I'll start. Is it Nivik or Nivik? I'll let you.
Yeah, Nivik. Hey, everybody, I'm Ken. I'll be playing Nivik Redsock, who is a mariner from Waterworld. He looks just like Kevin Costner from Waterworld, but he is actually a Triton from a watery realm who's come here seeking the legend of dry land. But he so far hasn't found it. It's just that all the water has been turned frozen around these parts. But someday he hopes to really find dry land or prove that it doesn't exist, so people will stop passing along these ridiculous legends. So he's done all of his adventuring career in this frozen Northland, and is a sailor, and he tries to be helpful and get along with people, but he's somewhat distrusting because people are can be very ruthless in this hard cold land. That's just how it was where he came from, so he's used to it. So he is a bard sorcerer who will be throwing nets at people and maybe firing those nets up because they're silvered with some heat metal. So that's Nivik.
Nivik. All right. Thank you much. Next up is Uthal.
Uthal is a Goliath as well. Is not unfamiliar with Old Goat and her tribe. And on the way here, knowing the resources of food is scarce, he would have done some hunting and brought some food, meat with him. He's accompanied by 2 snowed leopards for his pets. He's dressed in the traditional Nordic type furs, for his garb and has a great axe as well. He is from the ice fires north of here, and has come down to the warmer climates to relax a little bit and find out that they could use his help. And sits around the fire drinking the hard milk that has been offered many times before, and offers his help when he can.
Awesome.
That is Uthgold.
Now, Zootol, the snow leopards, are they just companions or are they actual NPCs?
They are companions. They help him with his hunting, so basically an advantage on survival while gathering food.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. I have the cohorts extension added because someone's going to be obviously doing lieutenant there. So
if you want to pop them in there, you can. You don't have to.
Yeah. If they're not combat, if they're just companions and not combat, we'll just leave them off then.
Roger that.
Okay.
So, Begurk, Glenn here, playing Begurk Bristlebark. He is, as his picture shows, hairy as he is dumb. He has now got flowers carefully braided throughout his bushy beard, since he is, if you have ever met him before, and I'm sure he'll tell you right away, a certified guild member of the Hairdressers Guild in around the 10 towns. He really appreciates you all taking a second level druid with him because he has sworn off raging as a barbarian and just out of game. Obviously the Sirenscape, sound for rage, I hope we don't split your ears, but you and I both know that, Berger, good luck with that. You will probably lose your temper. So, pretty laid back, pretty dumb. But he will probably use the axe that he says he won't use. And that is, he's a dwarf. I forgot to mention that. But yes, a dwarf. And his most recent thing is he's got a bag full of stuffed animals that he may be pulling out. So that's the gray bag of whatchamacallit. So I apologize. We may have some animals coming out here. He does have a Chewinga too that lives in his beard, but he's mostly for just personal companionship. He won't be doing combat.
Okay.
That is Begurk Bristlebark.
Awesome. Thank you.
Apologies, Greg. I forgot to mention this when my intro. My name is Len. I'm the player of Uso.
Gotcha. Thank you. Excellent. Next up, Bruni.
Yeah, I'm playing Bruni Appleberry. She is a red-headed, blue-eyed halfling, paladin of Yolanda, and she's proud to tell you so. And right now she's very cold and miserable. And she's often riding a Alaskan Mameluke in real life. I don't know what you would call it in D&D terms. Dog with a saddle.
Nice. Big old dog.
There actually are sled dogs available for purchase in the frozen north, and they use the wolf stat block, which is better than the dog stat block.
All right, last up, was that Kale? Go ahead.
Hi, yeah. You would see a astral elf, fairly tall, broad shoulders, about 6 feet, full plate armor, and one arm carrying a large shield bearing the emblem of a weeping eye. And the other, they carry a very elegant white wood spear. They are optionally accompanied by a celestial warhorse clad in splint armor. However, if that's difficult for this adventure, given it's snowy and stuff, they can totally leave her at home. Lysandra has been doing the series of quests up in this cold northern region. I believe he's met Othal before, and is invested at this point in finding out what's going on and helping these poor Goliaths who are having a horrible time of it, it seems. Mechanically, they are level 10 Watcher's Paladin.
All right, so pretty good party. We got the two paladins. Just so you guys quick understand, we got two main barbarians, one multi-class to a level 2 druid, and then a pretty evenly split bard sorcerer. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
But yeah, it's up to you on whether I bring the horse or not. Totally cool with leaving her behind. I find some adventures are just not planned for a large creature in mind.
Yeah, the opening chapter will probably be fine, but if nobody else has one, I mean, there's no time lapse, so we don't have to worry about you speeding things up if everybody needed to get mounts or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
So. All right. So after you guys have some discussion, and she is asking you to help save the loved ones, Old Goat informs you guys that the Goliath hunters of the tribe have been kidnapped by Nyogi, evil insectoid race of slavers from another world. Now the Nyogi have taken the captured Goliaths into the mountains, and she needs a rescue team to follow them into the dark before they are lost to the Nyogi forever. She normally would ask other hunters, but they're all gone. Casker Spearsong is the last remaining hunter and his friends that had left. So those that were feeding the tribe are all now gone, and she's really going to be relying on you guys to do this. For those in the lore kind of stuff, this tribe is a hunter-gatherer tribe, I guess, but they do a lot of goat milk, so that's pretty much all they have now. You guys may have remembered doing that from a previous adventure. Now, Lieutenant Prook is very thankful for you guys rescuing him, and he is a mercenary, although he is willing to help out free of charge. One player will be taking control of Lieutenant Prook. We could randomize it, or if anybody is willing to take on Lieutenant Prook.
I met Lieutenant Prook in the last adventure. This is Begurk.
Yeah.
I've never worked with the cohort slide, but or cohort feature, but I can figure it out.
Yeah, I just drop it onto your tab, and then from there I drop it to the combat tracker, and then that gives you control of the NPC record.
All right.
So that's all. Okay, so Glenn getting it. Begurk. Cohort. And let me bring up his NPC record. Fuck.
It's Nivek is the one who's part sorcerer, right?
Yes.
If you would like, I have a spell scroll of spider climb that I have no way of using. Would you like it?
Well, I can hold on to it, and if I
If it
use
comes
it,
up, it comes up. If not,
Yeah.
I'll take it back.
right? Sounds good.
Cool. I'm trying to give away all this stuff that I can't use. I am also carrying around smoke powder for anyone with a gun. Maybe the gift can use it.
Yeah, I've got smoke powder as well. Also, nothing to use.
Cool. So I got Begurk set with Lieutenant Prook. Lieutenant LT is in the combat tracker, and you should have control. And you'll find out how it works when we get into a combat, I guess.
Got.
Now this is the time for preparation. Even though the Goliath tribe is larger than normal humanoids, you should still be able to gear up if there's anything you guys think you need. Should you need it or decide you need it? So we're in a preparation mode before we go into chapter 1.
Yeah, I get my hands on some of that cold weather gear I've been hearing about.
Yeah, so I'll drop some of the stuff that I know is cold.
Now Begurk has boots of false tracks. He doesn't always use snowshoes. Is that going to be important here? Should I just go ahead and get him some snowshoes?
Yeah, it may come up.
Just to keep up with everybody, I'll do that.
Because it negates difficult terrain for deep snow.
Speaking of which, Nivik has boots of the Winterlands that He's not attuned to. If someone wants to borrow those, they would be welcome to do so. That'll give you resistance to cold. Plus, they work I think even better than snowshoes as far as walking around in icy terrain and stuff.
I'm full up, but thank you for the offer.
This was full up as well. Thank you.
I mean, I still like my boots of false tracks. Maybe Lieutenant Brook could take those, but I don't want to take it from a player character.
Oh wait, hang on. I think I'm actually only attuned to. I actually do have a spare attunement slot if no one else wants them.
Yeah, go
And I
for
have
it.
time to put them on. Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
I just
How's
dropped the
Stazzy?
item in chat. I think you could take it from chat to your sheet should you need it.
Awesome.
I think it might have to be in the party
Does
sheet.
it? Yeah, some rule sets allow the
Oh,
other.
there it goes.
It does go.
Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Okay. FG is a little difficult at times.
Yeah. Feral. I think that's feral instinct that triggers that.
Cool.
All right, anything else before we head out?
I think I'm good, yeah. Not taking the horse. Everything's good. Yep.
GTG.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start pushing this forward. We're already at the 30-minute mark and get this in under 4 hours.
Do that.
So, following the directions given you by Old Goat, you head up into the bitterly cold mountains toward a distant peak where the hunters were last seen. This is going to be a slow-moving trek, just because of the wind and snow, the cold, the bitter cold. It's going to be treacherous for horses and pack animals, although you could take them. It will not speed up your time. So, like I suggested earlier, this is exactly how it's written on this scene. Now, I do need a group survival check to reduce the journey time. Otherwise, you guys will be going very slow. I will take advantage rolls from anybody that does have snowshoes or some such effect.
It's a survival check, cold based.
It is cold based.
Okay, being a Goliath,
You get the
okay,
advantage.
pass that. We can pass this on, man. Doesn't it? Because he's not formed. Let me reread that. Well, I'll do it with advantage just in case.
Okay.
I don't think I have to roll because he's a Goliath. Let's see here. Survival.
Pruk is busy telling pretty much fanciful mercenary stories the whole time. Maybe not rolling. I don't even have a skills tab for him, but is that okay, or should I just do like a roll for him too?
Yeah, you just flick a d20.
With NPCs,
I
only
guess
list
it'd be a wisdom check. Yeah.
they only list the skill if they're proficient. Otherwise, you would just do wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have been like a 17, so he rolled pretty well.
Yeah,
I should have
cool.
done. I should have clicked on wisdom.
Nice.
Right, so everybody's moving well except for Nivik. Nivik, you're kind of dragging everybody down. Not a big deal, but one of the things you notice as everybody's trying to trudge along and you're taking in the scenery, you discover a deep crack in the mountainside, wide enough to act as a tunnel. Now, there are obvious tracks based on passive perception. that suggests something bad has happened here, but it will require an investigation check to determine what it was.
Nivik is distracted. He thinks, there may be signs that this once was dry land long ago in the before times.
Should we all do an investigation, or is it just a one-person
This
check?
will be an individual, and we can help him.
Okay.
Bagurk is not very much help on stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm not proficient, but I'm trying to see if there's anything else I could do that could help.
Well, I'll just see what I can discover. Just well, it's not full of water, I don't think.
Was anybody able to provide help on that proficiency? We don't have investigators.
We've got a lot of charisma, I
Not
think.
trained.
I mean, technically, you don't need to be proficient to give the help action. That's just a common.
Oh, is that a common misconception?
Oh, I thought it was a thing.
No, anyone can, but it's a common rule because it makes it more fun to feel when you are proficient, you want to do something helpful, you know.
Yeah. So let's get Nivik throw a second one, and we'll see.
Nope.
No.
No, so the only thing that you could come up with is that it's a bunch of footprints. You find some spattering of blood, some broken spears, suggesting something bad has happened here. But you can't confirm who or the what or the why. But it does appear that the blood disappears into this tunnel, this crack in the mountain.
Oh well, it's probably not important.
Well,
Come on, catch up with us. We're hiking through the snow. This is the fun part.
All right,
right.
I should point out this is the area that you guys are in, is where Old Goat had directed you.
Well,
so we're,
Maybe
Okay.
it's the Goliaths then.
Well, with that in mind, maybe we should go back, even if it sends us out of the way, guys. What do you say?
What do you mean go back?
Go back where?
Well, wherever he found that passage.
yeah, I found some a crack with some blood outside. It didn't look all that significant. Just a place where bad things happen.
I thought we were still there.
Oh, then I think we go in.
Bagurk is getting a little bit intrigued. He likes to use his dwarven cunning, whatever knowledge of stonework. So maybe he'll check that out.
All right, maybe a brief little foray. Then we got to get back to swimming through the snow. That's where the fun's at.
Oh yeah, so stone cunning. I want to use my stone cunning in the area just to see if looking around at the stonework, which there probably isn't any, gives anything fascinating. Is that okay if I do a history check?
Yes, that'd be fine. All right, so you do know that these natural fissures in the mountainside can lead to tunnels that actually act as shortcuts through the mountain range.
Shortcut, folks. Shortcut. Bagurk likes that.
What could possibly go wrong? Let's go to the shortcut.
Kruk is like, here.
Yes, I'm pro
Wonderful
going this way.
idea.
Yes, we'll go deep under the water.
That blood, I wonder if they gored an ox or something. Maybe caught an owlbear. And nobody has any idea what that stuff is?
I think it was sharks.
Am I able to see if it's at least fresh blood, or is it quite dried?
We'll give it a medicine check. How about that?
Let's try that.
Oh, very good. You would say that's probably recent. Even it would have freeze instantly, right? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
an 18, you're gonna know it's recent-ish.
Whatever it was, it's happened quite recently. I think we might be on the right track here.
Okay, so Pruk does want to look. He's been living with the Thunlakalaga clan. He's going to do an investigation check, which I guess I'll do a +1. And bragging about his mercenary background to see if he can learn anything from. He's looking for Thunlakalaga clues. Is there
Yeah.
any indication that these are the hunters?
Yeah, so McGurk recognizes the spears. These are the similar spears to what the Thun clan uses. Maybe Uthal will confirm that different Goliath tribes use different spear designs.
Spear designs and markings, i.e., like feathers or little totems attached to the spears.
So highly confident these are going to be the Thun hunter spears.
Very good.
All right, let's go.
So, yeah, let's continue on a little bit into the cracks and crevices of this hillside.
Yeah, I've got my shield with the eye on it out, my sentinel shield, and I'm keeping an eye out for anything spooky up ahead or following after us.
So I'm going to describe as you guys kind of peer into the entrance of the cave, and I'm going to put you on the map after I do that. The tunnel's opens up to be about 30 feet wide and 15 feet tall, with jagged edges and sharp rocks protruding from all sides. The tunnel is pitch black, so you have to figure out a lighting source if you don't already have one naturally. And the way this cliff, or this is in the mountain face, it is directly getting wind into the tunnel. So this would not act as a shelter against cold, just so you know.
Okay. Is any of us not have dark vision? Will we need a torch?
I'm using a torch.
Okay, so we can all see in color.
Pruk does not have dark vision, it appears.
Neither does Uthal. So torches, that is.
Torches all round.
Yeah, let me check the regular GIF NPC records to see if they do, because this was the one that was written in the adventure.
No, they do not.
Yeah, they do not. Confirmed.
If anyone needs a torch, I have a bunch that I've never used, so I can pass them around.
Pruk is very appreciative. Here. Well done, madam.
So let me get Perk, and I'll give him a effect torch. Yeah, Lieutenant Perk. There we go. Anybody else see the light effect before we enter the cave?
You
I
can
will.
you can pop that on Uthal as well.
On Uthal.
Sorry
About that, Lysander. I
Oh,
apologize.
no, it's fine. They look a little quite feminine in their icon. I need to get a better one, but yeah.
I'm dropping y'all on the map now. Just give me 1 second. You guys will be free to move about once I get you in. Okay, so you guys are entering through the western end of this cave system. I'm gonna go ahead. Don't go outside of this little radius, but you're welcome to reposition in there any way you want as you enter for your marching order. And then I got some more descriptions for you.
Still need that torch thing. I can't see anybody.
Who is that on?
Bruni.
Oh, I didn't do one on you. Sorry. Torch, Broody. There you go. Re-click your token. It should reveal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna prove some of this. Oh, I'll unlock tokens. Just stay in there. There we go. Tokens are unlocked. You're welcome. Just reposition anywhere in there as I set the scene. So everybody that has a torch, I need you to roll a D3. The wind blasts are so intense that they actually may blow out your torches.
How do we roll a D3?
You could right click the D6, and it's like the Mario Kart question box and there's a D3 in there. Or you roll a D6 and a 1 and 2 is a 1, a 3 and a 4 is a 2, and a 5 and a 6 is a 3. But the winds are so strong, there's a 1 in 3 chance of these blowing out. Oh my gosh. Brunian.
Prook.
Yeah, that's for Prook. Prook's is still good. Bruni and Uthal. I'm going to go ahead and disable your torches.
Well, Uthal got a 2. You said it was only a 1 in 3 chance of blowing out.
Oh, you rolled the D3. I see. I'm sorry. I was expecting a D6. You're good. So Uthal's good. It's just Bruni then. So I'm going to turn it off. As the wind howls through the tunnel blowing on these torches, you guys hear movement up ahead. And you guys got the map. I'm going to go ahead. You guys are all set. I'm going to remove that. Tokens are now going to be locked. So you guys hear the sounds of scraping and scuttling down the tunnel ahead.
Well, I'm ready with the animal friendship spell as a second level druid. and McGurk is don't lose your temper. Don't lose your temper.
As you hear a feral rage roar coming from behind you. Uthal's getting his axe ready.
Well,
Get some more meat for the psychological clan.
Nivik would not go forward, seeing his friend's torch go out. He would just wait for that to be relit unless something comes toward us.
And McGurk is pretty much too dumb to really worry really that much, so he's gonna start moving.
Yeah, I think Lysander's going to draw their spear and sort of not run away ahead, but move to the front and kind of feel like they need to brace themselves for whatever might be coming our way.
Oh no, they're stuck
Yeah,
together.
I was trying to unstick them. I get there he goes.
Got tangled up.
Yeah, I split you out. It's got the one click stacking thing.
No, McGurk, get off my mount. Get off.
Oh, did I?
You guys are still creeping? There we go. Now we trigger it. But Gurk, as you kind of round the corner, and I'll get you up here too, Uthal. You hear a voice shouting from down the tunnel. Oop, I have the wrong story entry open. From behind one of the many thick stalagmites dotting the hall, a reedy voice echoes through the tunnel. You are now my servants. You have the honor of being chosen for the collection of the Zeep Forgiveth the Fourth. Prepare to be boarded. And I'm going to reveal these guys.
Boarded?
Yeah, that's what they say.
I don't like the sound of that.
Up ahead, you see, probably, if you guys got the vision, a couple Umber Hulks. You'll definitely see it in the combat tracker. And a Nyogi Master. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, Pirates of the High Seas.
Go.
Not surprised.
Why couldn't I have that crit, like, later on an attack?
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got everybody. All right, Lysander. Is it Lysander or Lysander?
Lysander, but
yeah.
either's fine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Can't quite get a read on anybody from where I'm at the back. I'm going to use my bonus action to Starlight Step 30 feet forward and see if that lets me see a bit more of what's going on here.
Ooh.
I'm not seeing much either, to be honest.
Yeah, not really, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The lighting stops.
Yeah, the light is. I will confirm. You can't see them from where you're at.
Is it
interesting.
possible that we're not spotted yet? We should be using stealth?
Oh, they know you're here. That's what
Oh,
they
okay.
shot it out to you.
Oh, they're telling us prepare to be boarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to be boarded.
Yeah, they see you. I assure you.
Okay. Just gonna keep on trucking. Move 30 feet and see if I can find where these voices are coming from. Oh, there's a man. There's a guy. So I'm seeing him on the map, but it's still darkness around him. Is that correct?
Yeah, you probably it's right on the cusp of your fall off. Your vision fall off is where that token is.
Oh, it's like even right, like the square right in front of me is pitch black.
Really?
Yeah.
Is everybody having the same effect or no?
I
I'm
mean-
just seeing pitch black, but I'm a little bit further back. But
Everything looks fine for me because I've got the dark vision.
Okay, so
I should have dark vision. Maybe it's not working.
let me see how it's programmed on your sheet.
Oh yeah,
I might have messed something up.
he needs to say, dark vision and then a number, and I think sometimes it shows like feet. I'm not sure if,
Yeah, it says
if that
dark-
breaks it.
Yeah, it says so. This one, dark vision. Who has dark vision that can't see? So I could cross reference.
When I imported from D&D Beyond, it came in as dark vision 60 feet, and I deleted the feet part because I wasn't sure if that breaks it or not. So that would be my recommendation is to if you have that on there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
are you saying that we should put that as a effect?
to.
That's in your senses.
Your
On your
senses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in senses it just says dark vision 60.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
But yeah, I posted an image in the actual Discord chat of what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
But I thought they'd cast like some massive darkness spell, and I was like, oh boy.
I'm just
Yeah, you're
dark vision.
What if you click?
I just read
on the Discord.
Sorry, everyone's talking at once. What was that?
I noticed I didn't benefit from my dark vision until I clicked on my token, but that I'm sure
Yeah.
you've already got it clicked.
Yeah, re-click it again because I just retyped it in on your character sheet just to see if there was a.
Nope, still no difference for some reason.
That's infuriating.
I'm so sorry to be a bother.
Dark vision 60. Doesn't have the exclamation. It doesn't have the feet after it. It looks like it's typed correctly. Dark D capitalized. Yeah.
If someone else comes and stands next to me, do you have the same problem?
Yeah. Let's have somebody just for the sake of this. Yeah, go up and then.
Lieutenant Pruka is heading up there next.
Well,
I
he's got light.
saw his light source move with him, and I can see around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see now that there's a light source here, but I should have been able to see without it.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Very odd.
Well, go ahead. We'll put you back. I'll cancel that one. You know that
And
you
you
know he's
mean-
there, so you it should be good now, right? He's
Yeah.
standing behind a stalagmite, kind of big rock.
Okay, Lysander, on your main character sheet, main character page, under senses,
Yep.
dark vision 60,
Uh-huh.
is the dark vision capitalized?
Yep.
Okay, it should be working because I just put that on my character to try it.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
right. It's just really not a fan of me today, it seems.
Yeah, I mean you could look for stray marks or there's any spaces or something. I don't know.
No, we've typed it like 3 times.
Yeah, I did the same for him.
So I just put it on my sheet to test it and it worked, and I just took it off and it went away. So
Yeah, same. I just took it off and it went away. Putting it back and it's back.
Yeah. I'm not sure that it affects much right now. So do you have?
Yeah,
any,
sorry.
Do you have any more? Do you have any action economy remaining?
That was my bonus action and my movement. With my action, I am going to... since I don't have any more movement, I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame on the closest Umber Hulk, number 1.
Okay.
He succeeds.
Yep.
So nothing happens. I'm here, spears out, ready to go. That's me.
All right, Lieutenant. Oh, did we roll an initiative for him? Did that come out?
It came up automatically. I noticed that.
Okay.
And he rolled very well, so
Yes,
I kept my mouth shut.
Okay.
So I believe he can move up, diagonally and back down to there for his first 30 feet. I want to see what that looks like before Oh, yeah, just the torch. Can't see too much. He's hearing there's Umber Hulk up there, and of course saying, Umber Hulks, bad things. Don't want to look at them. So, oh, I'm sorry, I'm grabbing the wrong thing there. I will delete that momentarily. He is going to like hustle in his big hippo body and then lean up against the rock, and he's reaching for his fragmentation grenade is what he's doing. And that completes his turn with a double action.
All right, and I don't know if you can pass. You may not be able to with an NPC, so I'll pass for you.
You're right. No, I can.
Oh, you can.
I
Okay.
missed. I was concentrating on Prook, and now I'm next. Let's get on up there. 5, 10, 15, 30. I want to see what that looks like.
You got it. May have just revealed it barely.
Yeah, there is an Umber Hulk up there. Hey guys, I don't think animal friendship is going to work. What do you think?
Oh, it couldn't hurt.
He is going to prepare if enemy comes within 30 feet, he's going to cast Thorn Whip. Is Thorn Whip? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played this guy. Thorn Whip is 30-foot range. Prepared action to Thorn Whip anything that comes within range. And then pass my turn.
All right, so not going to get too cute with them, so we are going to. Whoops. There we go. I have a 30-foot move, gets me right there. If I don't have a 10-foot reach, I have to get in right on the end, which means I am have to spend 5 more feet to get in there. But go ahead, and we got the held action.
I also have my Polar Master reaction to take as well.
You got it.
But you go ahead first.
Looking for it. There we go. Okay.
And 2.
Excellent. All right, so everybody that's not averting their gaze, things are going to happen if you're not familiar with the Umber Hulk, so I'll be forcing saves on you at the beginning of your turn.
I said Prook, I think, knew that and was kind of hiding behind that rock, and so I would say he's averting his gaze.
I would agree. You did call it.
We're both benefiting from the aura as well, so that'll help.
And
Larson, what's your bonus?
I just put it on you as an effect.
Oh, 4. Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's that guy. All right, this one that you can't see will also have to dash to get in the fray. 25. Oop. Another Umber Hulk comes stumbling down the tunnel. Uthal, are you within 30? Maybe not. No, you are.
10, 20, 10, 20, 30. I'm not currently.
Of 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you're right out of it. Yeah, you're right out of it. So you are good. You're not starting your turn within 30 feet. Go ahead.
Right. Question for you. Can you put them in the actual squares or in half squares right now?
Yeah, let me recenter. There, that guy's dead center, and this guy is now dead center.
Roger that. Okay. And these rock features are actual rock features, or are they just on the map?
Yeah, no, they're actual rock features, so they provide cover and walking line of sight kind of stuff. I didn't draw a line of sight on these maps. I had to find them. This adventure didn't come with any maps, so I grabbed what I found off the internet.
Okay, I'm going to move to here.
Got it. 20.
That's my move. My bonus action, I'm going to rage, which allows me to move half of my speed. And I'm going to go to there. And during that, Umber Hulk 1 is going to take some damage. me see here. Let me force a save on you.
Success.
You take half of this. Okay. Let me see here. I rage, so let's do that. Put my effects on myself. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to reckless attack. Where you are. Reckless attack. And my first attack against this guy. Drip for targeting. Target is I'm assuming 24 hits.
Oh yeah, I could drop it on.
I just did. Here's your damage. Nice.
Meow.
Here's the second attack. And damage.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit that 12.
And that is my turn. Move, bonus, attack action. Done. And that.
All right, you're outside of 30. Go ahead and begin.
All right, Nivik is going to see he's been left behind, so is going to cast a long swimmer on himself as an action. And then we'll, as he approaches, we'll see Lieutenant Prook and we'll emulate him by averting his gaze. We'll go ahead and move on. There we go, on up to there, and let's see. Who shall we encourage? How about Lysander? We'll do a bonus action to say, our crew's gotta stick together if we don't want to be boarded. So there is a bardic inspiration, which also can be used as a combat inspiration. That can increase your AC if you're hit and add 2 damage.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
No problem. And that is his turn.
All right, Bruni, you are outside 30. Go ahead and begin your turn.
I yell, "Go, puppy, go!" And puppy will dash.
Giddy up.
And I'll take 2 attacks.
All right. Seeing. Ooh, all right. 30 there. Let's see if I can see anybody from that vantage. I am going to say probably not. Dang. Okay. You guys are going to get a freebie.
Free round.
He is going to finish. I'm going to finish with a dash action up here, though. Yeah, I see somebody scuttling. Some of you may see somebody scuttling in the north end of the tunnel. All right, Lysander.
Okay, let's try and finish off this Umber Hulk in front of us.
Oh, we starting within 30, right? And
Yes, Oh, I make a save.
Yeah, I'm gonna force it. I got you. So
Cool, thank
it's
you.
a charisma saving throw coming your way.
Oh, I should be fine then.
Ooh.
Good. There's a success. All right, yeah, you're right. You'll be fine.
It's like my best save. Okay, let's
Just barely,
go.
though.
Yeah.
Spear.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's pop just the first level into this. He's already hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So that's on.
Oh,
And damage.
way to go, comrade.
Okay, 1 down. I'm going to move on up to the next one. And use my second attack on him. And bonus action, use the tail end of the spear and hit him again. And that's my turn.
So, Lieutenant Pruk, I just made a 20-foot radius for his grenade. He is going to pop his head around the corner. Now, does that trigger some kind of saving throw?
Yeah, mechanically, it's interesting. It just said anybody starting within 30 feet. So I would say you have to hold your gaze in blind fight, or one or the other. You tell me how you want to do this.
I think that he is going to look. He's pulled the pin on his grenade. He's bound and determined to throw it. So I think if he opens his eyes and looks, he's going to have to do a charisma save. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's how I'm going to call it too. So unless you want a blind fight disadvantage with a hand grenade.
Okay, I am.
Well, there wouldn't be because it's not an attack. So
With the,
it's just a dex save, so there would be no disadvantage. So you could blindly throw the grenade and
I'm gonna say he's looking and taking things pretty carefully into account here, so he's gonna have to do a saving throw.
Okay, so you got it. You're good.
Okay, so he is gonna throw it right there, fragmentation grenade. So I think he can target the Umber Hulk and the OG. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, let me okay, I gotta get rid of this circle though. Okay. The Neogi disappeared on me though.
Not sure you.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Okay.
One really good save and one really bad save.
There's a pretty good explosion up here. And having done that, he is going to pop back around the corner, and look, exaggerated, heroic. Okay. And completes my turn. McGurk, on the other hand, is upset that these guys are 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, he can definitely make it up there. Will go ahead and lose his temper at people attacking his friends. Okay, get ready. Cover your ears. Where is that?
I'm gonna while you're set in a rage, you are not averting your gaze as you're charging in on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. It's a charisma. Oh yeah, actually, there's a really good chance.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a problem here. Why am I not?
You've got the aura on that probably shouldn't be.
Because he ran too far. Yeah.
No, you when you started, where were you when you started?
I was next to Bruni, Appleberry, and actually Lysander. I'm getting it from Lysander. So.
Were you within 10 of Lysander when you started?
Not when I started though.
Yeah. So
You kept Bruni's at least.
What about Bruni? What is the plus for Bruni?
Put it on you.
Okay. So it goes from 4 to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
And you're going to trigger that?
Yeah, I can force it right now. Here you go. I'm a Gert. Hey, okay, you're good.
All right.
Nice. Saved by Bruni.
Woo! Love paladins.
Okay, rage is in effect. Reckless attack. Swing number 1. And a miss. He's got 5 levels of Barbarian, so he's going to do it again. Yeah. Okay. And with that, he passes his turn.
Okay. I don't know who he dislikes more. I think probably Lysander.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get three attacks. I get 2 claw attacks, and then I'm gonna bite you.
Okay.
First attack. This. Second attack. Maybe a hit. Yep.
I'm gonna try and use the bardic dice as a reaction to add it to my AC. How big is the dice?
I believe it's D6.
It's a D6. Yep.
D6. Let's go.
So
An
it goes
entire
up-
one.
Aw.
So you go up to a
Still doesn't help,
21, yeah, and I hit you on a 22. So continue.
No worries.
Okay, claw damage. Now that's effective for the rest of the combat, right?
No, just that attack.
Yeah,
Just
it's a one and done.
Single attack. Okay. And then the mandible biting. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
This is
I like
the
it. It still cheers for the monsters.
Yeah. Nice little crunch there. All right, Uthal.
You want to go ahead and
and
force
start? Yeah, start in 30. Yeah, thank you.
And the bonus is already attached to my character. Yeah,
Should be good.
not today, bad guy. As I'm yelling, coming in, I'm going to reckless attack. So let me add that onto my character. Boom. Target you. First attack.
Oh man.
Bye
Two
bye.
great rolls.
Bye
Nice.
bye. Good night. Second attack.
I thought I was
I
gonna.
thought it was
tip.
gonna be another one. Yeah.
Boom. These blocks that are straight east of Uthul, are they? Is it passable, or is the Umber Hulk filling up that area?
I would say there's 3 big rocks, one behind you. There's a 4th way back. Those are probably not passed. We got to scale them. But the little ones are probably difficult terrain. Does that answer what you're asking me?
I was going to try to move 3 squares to my right.
Oh, I see. Across the face. Yeah, go. You're good. Yeah, that
Okay.
that little lip there is passable. I'm sorry.
Okay, and that will be my turn. And there you go.
All right, Divik. And you're starting within 30. Let's see, 5. 10,
I
15.
do have my vision averted. Yeah.
Okay.
So, quick question. Uthal doesn't have Great Weapon Master, does he?
I do not.
Okay.
And actually, I apologize. I'm going to end my turn there.
You're gonna go
1
back.
square.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I do not. No.
Okay, just making sure, because you would have earned a bonus action attack if you did.
Correct.
So we got this fella. I guess we'll fight him.
Oh, you want to take the one to the right? 1 square to the right?
Yeah. Oops.
We'll get you.
So we'll just do a restore balance as I take a blind green flame blade attack at the creature. Well, first let's see if I can even hit. That's pretty good. All right. How about you?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Had a little more movement, so let's see. I think I'll just go to there. Yep, that'll do it.
Yeah, ready. Getting up in there.
Take my mic. Move. No.
Whew, this guy not happy. Have a nice spell here, but it's not going to be very good. So we'll do this one then. As an action, I will cast Dimensional Door and get way the heck out of this nightmare. Let's see if you guys chase him or not. Go as far on the map as I could go.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe get buy him some time to get a nice range spell off or something.
Okay.
Get him all the way down there. I don't know if you can see him.
Cool.
But, and that spell is an action. That sucks. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I don't have any bonus actions that are worth doing.
Okay, he's disappeared. Would I logically know to try and look further in the tunnel, or would I just assume he's disappeared?
You just saw him step through a door. I don't think, unless you could actually see him on the map, you want to know where he ended up.
I think I can hear him that way. He didn't take the hide action, right?
You're right. Yeah, I didn't stealth or anything.
Yeah, because I can technically see him on the map, but that's because my lighting is just borked.
Yeah.
So I guess if I can hear sounds in that way, I would start moving towards that direction. Go 30 feet to here. And
Let me get him centered on the square. There we go.
another 30 feet to there.
Yes, yeah, coming around the corner, you should see him standing on top of a boulder.
Free object interaction. I'm going to stow my spear for now to have a hand free. And end my turn there.
Okay, Lieutenant Brooke.
So Prook, this humongous hippo body, is going to run his 30 feet, pause and see where everybody's going to, and then run his other 30 feet and like press himself up against the side wall right there. Okay, now I have the classic barbarian problem of in the middle of a rage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's got nimble and barbarian extra speed. I'm hoping I can see something if I go to here as my action. All right, so I can see him. Can I get within 30 feet? 5, 10, 50. Yeah, I think I can. He's up on a rock or something?
He is. He's elevated 10 feet up.
Okay, so that's 20 feet of movement. I'm definitely within range of him. I am going to cast my whatchamacallit spell, Thorn Whip.
You can't cast spells when you're raging.
Oh, that's right. Darn it. That's all I got.
Do you have a spear or something you could throw? A javelin? That would keep your rage going if you could throw something.
You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. See, let me continue my movement and get down underneath him. Yeah, I can throw. I've got a hand axe and a light hammer. Let's throw the hand axe. And I guess I can throw 2, right?
If you have to.
Well, it's
Well,
technically an object interaction each time you pull it out. It's like.
Oh, okay. Well,
Unless
then
you have to
ignore
throw the
that second
weapon.
one because he probably shouldn't. He's got the his great axe in his other hand. So I'll end my turn there.
Okay.
And he's made his attack though, so he's got his rage still going.
Okay.
His aura of protection, I believe, is expired.
Yeah, you're too far from either of us just now. I've taken mine off you.
Comrade Appleby, if you want to take that off me. Oh, I've got to pass it on.
Yeah.
Uthal.
Uthal.
Okie dokie here. I am going to move 10, 20, 30, 40, and 20, 30. Oh, you're within range. You want to pop him in a... Oh, you're not. Let's see, 10, 20, 5. Then I will... You said he's 10 feet up?
He has 10 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to come adjacent to him for my second turn. And as part of my rage action, I'm going to target him and force a saving throw on him.
Oh. I thought I was going to tip 7 for you.
We'll take half of this. Since I did an air quotes attack, I still keep my rage and the double move bonus to get there. Turn is done.
Yeah, Nivik.
All right. Now I can see. Some of what is going on. So I'll scurry over here, and I see this bad guy who's doing a lot of running away for someone that wants to board us.
Well, he found himself in the midst of some raging barbarians. I think it just made sense to get out of there.
Oh, yeah. Good time. He's just casting dispersions on his character. So let's just do a firebolt, I think. What do we... Oh, that's no good.
All right, Bruni. 50?
Mastiff or whatever the dog is called, taking a dash.
Gotcha.
I will Misty Step,
Oh, bonus action.
and then I'll make my attacks.
You can Misty Step with the dog since it shares your spells.
Yeah, that's true. The dog will come with me. I always forget that.
That's really fun.
Uh-oh. Live.
Whoa, nice.
All right. Who's coming up next in the turn order? I bet it's Bagurk, huh?
I think it's me, right at the top, yeah.
Sander, but you're not, I'm looking in melee. So in melee, the closest one is going to be Bagurk. All right. I am going to try to take advantage of you. Bagurk, I'm going to force a save on you.
Is he casting a spell?
No, this is an innate ability.
Aw.
Is it a wisdom save?
It is going to be a wisdom save, so do you get like advantages or bonuses?
No, I'm just pointing out he took resilient wisdom to improve his rather poor wisdom saving throws, so it's pretty good.
Okay. Let's see what the automation on Begurt. Let's see what happens when it goes through. Here it comes. Big, yeah. Wow. All right, so that was called enslave, is what I was trying to do. I would have taken control of your character. Well, nuts. He's not long for this world then. I don't don't have any bonus actions worth doing anything, and I'm at the edge of a map, and I could have dimensional doored out of there again, but I've already used my action. So he's about to get beat up. My saving grace was taking control of Begurk and pounding you guys.
Let's mosey on up and see if we can finish this guy off.
Yeah. My Umber Hulks, my meat shields didn't last long enough to get the good spell off. I had a concentration spell that does some good damage, but...
See, that's why I put my spear away. I was getting ready to counter spell. Spear. There we go. I jab him sort of with the spear just through the underneath his chin, out the top of his little insecty carapace, and just sort of unceremoniously try and shuffle him off the end of my spear, sort of wipe it on the rock a bit and say,
cool. So as you kind of withdraw your spear, this will be a good scene too. Is as you withdraw the spear from around, it went up through his the neck area, right?
yeah, through the underside of his jaw.
Yeah. When you pull back, the spear catches on a necklace.
Oh. I'll snag that and just kind of shuffle him off onto the rock.
Yeah. The trinket at the end of the necklace is shaped like a brass spider that emits a faint musky fragrance as you shake it.
Does that smell weird to use? Sort of hold it out, wrinkle my nose a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Begurk probably likes it.
I'll hand it to Begurk.
And Uthal, you notice that he's also wearing an intricate bracelet of Goliath design. Strictly speaking, that's treasure, but I'll put it in the party sheet.
Okay. Just generic Goliath design, or
Yeah, this there's no other description or skill check. It's just clearly a Goliath make. That's all it says.
okay. I was just wondering if it may have been tribe descriptive.
It's not.
Okay.
I could go ahead and probably say it's probably Thune, though. It's a safe guess.
Well, he talked a big game, but he wasn't really much after we took care of his little pets.
All right.
I'll start searching the cave.
Oh yeah, I'll join you. We need to see if the tracks continue or if this is a dead end.
Yeah, well, it will definitely continue. Just the map ends for the VT
Yeah.
team, but yeah, go ahead and do your searches. See if there was anything else.
Would that be survival or perception?
That should be perception.
Nice.
I forgot that Nivik's moon-touched rapier will give off some light, so I'll create a quick effect for that.
Oh, cool.
And Begurk would like to use his stone cunning again to look around.
Go ahead, I'm going to unlock tokens for those that want to move about the cabin.
Oh, actually, I did that wrong. Let me do this again. History. It was supposed to be history check.
Well,
Yeah, not very much history here, deep in the natural cave.
and then for those that were searching the cave, you're confident you have found everything. No other clues that correlate to what you saw at the cave entrance. No other treasure. This is everything.
And we continue through the shortcut then.
Yep.
Lieutenant Prook probably recognizes that the evidence of the Thunlakalaga bracelet indicates this guy was involved in the death of Thunlakalaga hunters.
Or something.
McGurk says, Hippo Man, you are so smart.
Before we start moving, I'm going to use some of my lay on hands to heal myself a little bit. I think I'm the only one that took any damage there.
Okay.
Yeah, you took quite a bit actually.
There we go. Looking a little bit better. There's still some teeth marks in my armor, but I'll buff those out later.
You got the manual update of your. Yeah, you guys see. You got.
Yeah, I just typed it. It's easier.
Yeah, you can see. So just let me know if you're gonna continue down through the tunnel, and then we'll get the adventure rolling.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, I think.
Ready to go?
Let's roll.
All right. So you guys are wandering in this dark tunnel, seeing where it ends up. The air in the corridor stirs in a bone-chilling breeze, but daylight can be seen ahead. Rounding a bend, the corridor ends, opening into a vast valley, miles across. The frozen ruins of an ancient structure are visible. Of ancient structures are visible. Their uppermost reaches emerging from the snow and ice. Here, you guys find yourselves standing in front of a sprawling frozen city.
It's open to the sky.
It does open to the sky. So this is almost, it's a valley, or I'll actually take a nature check.
Nature check.
Yeah.
No.
McGurk thinks he's good at that, but he's really not.
Yep, so it's a valley.
Seems that all the water here has been frozen like in other areas.
I'm very certain this is the valley.
Right.
I think it might be the lost city of Atlanta.
Oh, at least you guys got these bad rolls out of the way. It would have been a lore thing anyway, so no worries.
Let's follow the swath of tracks going down into this set of roads.
Yeah. Keeping an eye out for any ambushes or dangers creeping up on us. Ready to go.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna let you guys know this. Even though you guys are gonna be, you have to enter the city or turn around and end the adventure. This is gonna be a theater of the mind until I give you a battle map. Just because I'm not gonna put a huge city or for you guys to walk through, and I'm not gonna put just I got maps for frozen, a couple of structures. So if you get a map, you know what's gonna happen. But
Yep.
yeah. So we have this kind of just this interesting scene that we're gonna play through, and then we'll see what happens based on some dice rolls. So entering the city, there are dark and twisted halls that burrow deep into the icy green stone. That's the earth, the ground around the frozen area is green stone. Every muffled step through the silent cloisters and empty colonnades seem an ugly intrusion into the still city of Viridian glass, frozen into the foundations of the earth. I am going to roll this first tidbit. Let's see what we see. You see a faint and frozen draconic feature stare at you from glass. Humanoid faces etched with pain as you step through by one building.
Viridian is like green. Is that correct?
Yeah. So this is supposed to be a greenish hue to this
Like
frozen
green.
city.
Like green crystal, or
Yes.
like a green
glass.
Is it reminiscent of the Chardolin that we might have seen on previous adventures?
Let me see what this tells me. I don't. It's not Charlatan. No, the Charlatan I think was black. This is just some green stone. The nature check would have actually kind of revealed some more. I think had you succeeded. But
No worries.
yeah, so the buildings and hallways are all wrought with a peculiar green stone. They're translucent but fragile material, with texture and strength of glass. The buildings themselves are spindly and overwrought in delicate arcs. Like waves frozen in motion. Snow blankets the city in a thick white sheet, closing off some passages and obscuring others. As mentioned, this is open to the sky. We are in daytime hours. I think we still have the Aurora Borealis effect going though for the daylight conditions in this part of Icewind Dale. But the city's ominously quiet, or the thick sound of crunching snow is all that can be heard as you guys go through this area. As you guys kind of look at these buildings, and I just described them, and you guys saw those humanoid the faces etched in pain, there are strange murals on the walls with bold grooves that form pictures depicting a city and its inhabitants. Passive perceptions already accept that this appears to have been a dragonborn society. The dragonborns in the murals are in dramatic poses and all wearing robes. They change in subtle ways when you kind of avert your gaze. You think that the mural shifted in some way.
This is creepy.
So what I would like to do as we go through this adventure, I have my gray bag of tricks. I would like to pull 3 fuzzy objects out of it, 3 animals, and just kind of like control them. I'm trying to see how long I have them for control.
1 hour.
Till the end of the day, I think.
There's 1 hour, so pretty good amount of time. I think this would be a good time to bring my and I'm not really looking for a whole lot of combat advantage, but can I roll 3 d8s and tell you what kind of animals are running around with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
they last till dawn or till they run out of hit points.
Okay, I'll double check. Yeah, as long as it's an hour or a useful amount of time. 2 giant elks
Oh my god.
and a boar. Gray bag of tricks, yeah.
Yeah, so we got 2 giant elks and a boar in the scene with you guys.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of controlling them with my bonus action, telling them to scout ahead and see what you see.
Giant elks are huge. So
Yeah, they are. They're
I
actually
was-
huge size.
I was worried about my horse being too big, but we've got 2 giant elks now.
I mean, it might be a little cumbersome, honestly, but
Well,
We can use them as a
rolled-
shield, as a big wall. Hide behind them.
So as you guys watch the I want to call them woodland creatures, but kind of sprint off into the ruins and explore, you notice that directly ahead of you in like a town square kind of setting, that claws of metal lie tangled in the dirt. A snarled and warped apparatus lies before you. Even in death, the machinery seems to extend broken talons upward, like metal hands reaching vainly for unseen stars in an invisible sky.
Getting creepier.
We know anything about what this contraption might be or what it might have done before it seems to have been broken?
Yeah, so anybody that wants to study the remains, to discern its purpose, will make a nature check. There we go.
Oh,
Bruni
nice.
knows. Boy, 14s are just missing. We'll take Bruni, just because there's no bonuses for further successes. So you're able to discern its purpose. This is a orrery, O-R-E-R-Y. and it was designed to predict the movements of celestial bodies. It's composed of interlocking rings, so whoever was using it could reconfigure its orientation of the night sky. Now, Bruni,
Uh-huh.
as you kind of discern what this is, you are overcome with a vision. You hear a 10-second long draconic scream, which drowns out all thoughts and darkens your field of view. The sound quickly fades, but then you see a text in draconic etched in the metal along one of the arms you were studying that wasn't there before. Let's see who knows draconic. I'll use the fantasy grounds rather than spell out how they spelled it. There we go. Oh no, nobody knows, or at least their character sheets don't know.
Guys, there's something funny on this Oreo. That's just.
Oh, let me make sure I've got all my languages on here. Oh, I don't have.
Checking if I've got any spells that can help. Not with this. Then I've got like comprehend languages or anything.
I do. I think actually, now that you mention it, yeah, I'll go ahead.
It's not in beast language. I can do a ritual, talk to beasts.
No, the metal construct is not a beast.
Not a beast, it's an Oreo.
Does it have a swim speed? I can talk to things with swim.
Is
No,
it a celestial?
I'll cast comprehend language.
Okay. There we go. That's what it says.
Secret star. Oh, maybe probably means starfish. Secret starfish. Maybe it's a delicacy around here. Yes, I'll order one, please.
So we got one starfish and one Oreo.
Yeah.
So Lieutenant Pruk does come from like the astral plane, I do believe, right? I mean, he's
he's from another point, correct? Yeah.
So yeah, he is probably saying this must be maybe where the Dragonborn came from. A star. Did you know that stars are actually in the astral plane out there, the astral sea?
I didn't know that.
It's blowing Begurk's mind right now.
What's an astral sea? And how can stars float?
You have to be there, Lieutenant Pruk says. Take
Yeah,
my word for it.
Hard to describe.
Yeah.
You're like that one guy that kept saying that there's airships flying around in the stars. You're just making this up.
I've been on one.
Yeah.
It's not as exciting. It's sort of like being on a regular ship.
Quit
You still
pulling
have
my
to-
leg.
Wash the decks.
Well, I mean, are there any other hints on what Secret Star means? I mean, bottom line is this town is empty.
Yeah. Well, you can poke around through the wreckage some more to see if you get some more hints on what that means. It's up to you.
I think
Lieutenant Pruk is now definitely interested. So, is there another check that he could do to try and figure that out?
Nope, this is just an investigation now.
Yeah, this Oreo's broke. We got to fix it.
So he hadn't rolled up to this point. I have forgot that his star thing. So I want to do an investigation check. Does that make sense?
Yep. Oh, excellent. Let me roll. See what the discovery is.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say I forgot that I have guidance too. I could have added guidance to him.
Yeah, it's a success though.
Okay.
So poking through the wreckage, there's still more to be discovered, but Lieutenant Prook finds a spellbook page fragment preserved by the ice. But it's even through the ice, you can tell it's too deteriorated for use.
A
Mages.
spellbook page.
We have one more opportunity for investigation, and then you'll have found everything.
I'm not very good at it, but I'll take a go if... Oh, someone's doing it. Cool.
Ah, Bruni.
Nice.
Let's see what Bruni finds. All right. You find a calligraphic pattern in Draconic around the inside of the roof. We'll assume the... how long does the under comprehend languages last?
An hour.
Yeah, so that's good. So I'll just... That's what it says.
See,
It's very poetic.
Cerulean stars.
Steel
Yeah.
sky.
It's probably just talking about when this all was underwater.
what's a cerulean?
It's sort of bluish. That's how things look when the water melts.
Yeah, I have a feeling that people have an easier time understanding Lieutenant Prook describe the astral sea than describing the actual sea on Faerun here in the far frozen north. Like, okay, astral sea, I get it, but melted water in large quantities, you've got to be kidding me.
I get bored and start looking at buildings.
Yeah, I think we should keep moving, see if we can find where these Goliaths have gone.
And Bagurk is like tending to his little pet clan here, and sending them out and about. And I see nothing in the description, by the way, of a bag of tricks of how long these things last.
It's till dawn,
Okay.
I'm sure.
So I just am giving them a chance to roam around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creature vanishes at the next dawn, or when it is reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah, it's the end of the second paragraph.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I see it at the very last words. Okay.
Yeah. You have pets for a day.
I start heading off towards a building,
Yeah, start
and
down.
I send my husky dog towards another building since we can communicate telepathically
Mhm.
to cover more territory.
Yeah, let's see what happens. As you go off to the next another building, you catch scratched into glass. This is exactly what it says. It's in Draconic because we'll say it's. You guys are still popping this. We were deceived. It's etched into the glass. Is that you leave the Oreo and head to the next building.
I hear that this is called environmental storytelling. It's all the
Uh-oh.
rage.
Now for the
Oh,
next
whatever.
building. Oh, go ahead.
And I was going to say, whatever they did doesn't seem to have gone well for them.
No.
A building. We were deceived, huh?
Well, yeah. See, what happened was these dragons were looking at blue stars, and they found a secret one, and then they got deceived.
Oh, that makes sense, and possibly related to those weird creatures we just saw.
So moving on into the city as you guys kind of go through and keep exploring, you guys stumble across a strange tableau, not the data analytics tool, but a big stone. This tableau is engraved. It contains engravings in dark green stone. Let me see how I want to explain this. So the engravings on the stone depict draconic creatures in flight. I'll take an investigation check.
From all of us, or just one person?
It says a character who makes a successful investigation check, so there's one person.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it, and then I'm going to do a D4. I'm going to start having Bagurk give his guidance.
There you go.
Uthel's going to assist.
Oh, it didn't help. Okay, so assist our star expert here. Yeah, it's just a regular D20, so this is my intelligence with advantage. Yeah. Proof's not much help.
So even adding it all up. So nope. Nothing discernible on the investigation as you're looking at this. But we do have some things that you discover. So in the images, a character that makes a successful nature check can maybe make something out with the constellations that are engraved here on this tableau. No, we're not hitting them yet.
We're doing great tonight.
I clicked twice on Prook, so both of them are bad. Oh my goodness.
Nope.
No. So, man, it's nothing to reveal yet. Let me see what this does, though. So, you guys, I can't describe this, but there is rubble next to the tableau. The rubble contains a fragment of stone that is etched in a jagged spiral. Doesn't mean anything to anybody, though.
Does it look like it may have fallen, crumbled from the tableau itself?
Nope, it would have been a nearby structure of a building that it came off of, but no discernible location of where it came from.
All right.
Not search for like secret doors and stuff.
Yeah, from the nearby building, sure.
Is that perception or investigation?
This should be a perception to see if you can locate where that piece of stone came from.
I get to reroll one of those now.
Okay.
It's 12.
I want to reroll this just because it's more enjoyable. There you go. All right, so as you're searching, you don't find where that belonged, but you catch sight of your reflection in green stone, and for a moment you see an old face with needles for teeth, where your image should be.
Ooh.
Oh, that freaked me out.
Last thing
I
on
don't like
this,
this place.
we have one last opportunity as written. We could do a history check on this dragon tableau.
Can I use stone cunning on this? I mean, he is a dwarf.
I'll let you do the stone cunning, but it will be a different result of what the event is. But it'll compensate maybe for that failed nature check when you entered the valley. Oh yeah. All right. So this green stone is not of Toril. You know, this
Okay.
planet. You've seen. You got a high roll. And we got some history stuff, so that's cool. Okay. Likely came from a comet. So you're likely standing not in a valley but a crater.
Oh.
Okay, so history. So okay, cool. I get to roll on this table now. You have two successes. Okay. So one of them didn't discover anything according to the roll, but the other success. In the tableau, there is a picture that contains draconic letters repeating the words in deep speech. Who knows a deep? Well, does it matter if comprehend languages will be for anything? Right?
Yeah, guess if it's written down.
Correct. Yes.
So
And you can touch it.
So, no flame can warm me, no words to inflame my soul. We have lost the words.
Have lost the words?
We have lost the words.
Brittany pouts and sits down because she knows this feels like a puzzle.
Mhm.
And she don't like puzzles because she don't know how to figure them out.
Well, that's probably good because you guys have found everything you're going to get from the tableau.
Cool.
Okay.
I have no more opportunities for you guys to make rolls.
Lysander's getting big. Aberrations are involved in this vibes, and they are not happy about that. Like, I imagine they don't speak deep speech, but like they've seen it enough in connection with the sort of creatures they don't like to go, oh yeah, those wiggly letters.
Let's move on to another building, see what we can
Yeah.
find.
So you guys,
Yeah.
you guys are almost through the city at this point.
Yeah, Utho's lost interest in the puzzle and is continuing to look around for the swath of prints that are hooking us into coming into the city and trying to find the other Goliath.
Sorry, I keep re-rolling an image that you guys already saw, so just trying to get a different one, random reload. There we go. All right, so heading out to the edge of the city, there is a frozen wall, so to speak, and there's a gate entrance that is still open. As you guys approach it, the green glass all around you seems to shimmer, rippling like water in the breeze. If you go and focus and put your gaze on where the rippling is, it seems to have not even have happened.
I'm not staring at that again.
Begurk will take a look.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'll join you.
I will go ahead and cast a resistance on myself first. If there's a saving throw gonna happen.
If it's gonna happen, we'll see. So those that look at it and see this rippling effect, in the wall that I was describing, shining a bright light directly into the ice. So anybody that I guess would have a torch up, I don't know. But we'll see. Even say the daylight, you'll be able to see this shadowy silhouette of a creature frozen in stasis. The shape is distorted and worm-like, with many peculiar protrusions. Through the ice, it's very unclear what this is.
Is it like just below the surface, or is it quite deep
It's
in there?
It's encased pretty deep in there, enough where you can't make any features, just the shadowy outline.
Okay.
And even that through the prismatic ice, it's not even. It's gonna be very hard to identify if you even have seen something like this before, which most of you are certain you haven't. You can't put your finger on this.
Protrusions. That's like things are poking out from it, like it's got like tentacles or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
Is it worth a check to see if there's any chance we recognize it, or is it just guaranteed we don't know what this is?
We could do an investigation check,
Well, Pruk is
and
interested.
then you describe what you're doing too.
Yeah, Pruk will lose his big hippo feet and kind of clear off the glass, and then get down on his hands and knees and look at really close with his like monocle. He's got like a monocle, I think. Oh, and I'm going to add a +4. I'm going to give him
Excellent.
So he rolled really well.
He did. So the two things
Okay.
happen because you told me
Plus
he
D4.
brushed the ice, so he touches it.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Lieutenant Pruk does see that the creature has great many curved claws. Those are the protrusions. But touching the ice formed a telepathic link between Lieutenant Pruk and the creature inside.
Uh-oh.
All right. It is going to offer Lieutenant Pruk in exchange for its release from its icy tomb. It'll reveal great and terrible secrets to you and your friends.
If we release it,
Don't do it, Prue. Don't do it.
yeah, he is an experienced star sailor, I think, mercenary. He is willing to go to the party and say, "What do you guys think? Great and terrible secrets."
Well, does it have a swim speed?
Dealing with this thing goes against everything I stand for.
Yeah.
He is lawful neutral, but he is lawful. So I think that he is willing to skip this.
Yeah. Releasing a alien entity into our world would not be a good thing.
Nivik
Unless
will
it's-
tell it to just keep swimming.
Unless it's important to the plot. But
No, this is a. Do we have anybody who feels like they need to engage with this creature? Pretty much.
nope.
Yeah, not directly.
Definitely not.
Yep. Optional. This was an optional encounter.
I probably do have other characters that would have been gung ho to make strange deals, but not this one.
Right.
And Begurk might have done it just, out of stupidity, but I think Pruk is probably smarter.
I'm afraid it's going to make me old with gnarly teeth.
Or pull us into the nether reaches of the cosmos and lose ourselves. Well, let's continue on, I guess.
Okay, one last final part of the city as you're leaving, and then we'll take a break after this too. So, as you depart past the wall, a frozen greenstone head rises into a statue with an old man, bent and wizened. His smile is filled with silvery needles, and his eyes are bulbous. A carved lantern dangles from his outstretched hand like the lure of an anglerfish.
Oh, that's creepy.
Wait, needly teeth is like that other reflection we saw.
Yeah. So the statue that he's standing near is 20 feet tall and carved from the strange green stone as the rest of the city. It is covered in religious iconic symbology icons. Anybody that wants to make a religion check real quick and see if you recognize the religion? Whoa, I thought I was going to tilt 20.
I did too.
Bruni? Oh, there we go. 15 is the number. Lysander, you even better. You know that the symbology doesn't represent a Faerun's many gods. This is from another world plane.
From wherever the Oreo comes from.
So
Okay. So I just have a question. Does it look like a Dragonborn thing or not a Dragonborn thing?
So, sorry. I even misunderstood this. So the frozen greenstone has a statue of an old elven is a statue of the old man. His smile is filled. Yeah. Sorry, when I got tangled on reading that, I misunderstood. This guy does not look like the other draconic ones. This looks like a human with those long teeth. Now, as you approach it, there's more draconic forming a I guess it's a poem on the base on the pedestal of the statue.
Lots of poetry in this town.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll say this will be the end of the spell for the comprehend languages. Will be the lapse of the hour, but I'll finish it off. In Draconic, it says, "You are cold, Father Limmick," the Dragonborn said, "and the chill has a terrible bite. A piping incessantly sings in my head. Your presence devours the light."
Father Lemmick.
Yeah, and then as you guys read this, the lights around the statue dims, so it's almost like the lantern is doing a reverse light effect, casting a darkness almost.
Oh. That's not good.
And
I'm gonna
it is,
renew
it
my
is slowly
long
getting
strider.
darker around you.
Draw my battle axe and my pistol. on my 2 characters back to back.
As it gets darker around you guys, anybody else have anything they're going to do?
Uther was trying to air quotes light the lantern with his torch.
The statue's lantern?
Yes.
I would say there's nothing in it for it. Like it's hollow. There's no fuel or anything to light in there. And it also seems to be the source of the darkness. So it's like an inverted lantern, I guess.
Does anybody got a light spell or something they can cast on that to dispel the darkness?
I don't have a light spell, but I could cast Dispel Magic.
I can hold my
To do
my
that,
moon-
can we step away from this thing? Is there a range on it?
Yeah, it seems to be about a 60-foot range. You'll have one round to get out of the darkness if you choose to flee it.
Yeah, Nivik will back away. This seems like a silly place.
And I'll call my my elks and my boar away if there's room for those guys to be in this particular area. If not, just the boar.
I have to get away. I won't be able to see.
And the darkness seems to be drowning out the light of the torches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luther will move away. as
Yeah,
well.
I think if we're not dispelling and we're moving away, I will do the same.
Yeah, no, I did. No one had said they had the light spell. Did somebody want to attempt to cast Dispel Magic?
I could do, unless we want to just leave it. I'm up. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm up to a group decision on whether you want me to try it or not.
Yeah, you can try if you like it. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's trying to make it dark because it's doing something to us. So
I mean,
I'd dispel it.
Nivik is of the opinion.
Call on resources.
Nivik just wants to find some Goliath. There's no Goliath in there.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go for my instinct and cast Dispel Magic on the lantern. It's casting the darkness stuff.
Okay. So as darkness starts to overcome you, Alexander, you feel your connection to the source of magic falter, but you get your spell off just in time.
Oh,
The breaking away from the statue is the lantern. It falls to the ground and crumbles. The statue itself splits in half. You hear a loud crack as you dispel the magic.
well, I was just hoping it would stop getting darker. That was much more dramatic.
You do notice that the pedestal, its statue, was hollow.
Oh. And the darkness is gone?
Darkness
Don't
got you did
know.
dispel it. Yeah, either a light
Okay.
spell or a
Phew.
dispel was the way to do it.
Yeah, I will cautiously approach and see what's going on with the statue now that it's cracked.
So, sifting through the rubble of the crack at the base of the foundation, you uncover a mace made out of a single piece of obsidian. Around the haft, in Necronic, reads, "To deny the radiance of the stars is to walk forever in darkness."
Ooh.
And
All this poetry hurts my head.
yeah, this will for my poets. I'll take a history check because this means something.
Yeah.
Nope, and nope.
Nope.
All right, but we do have a parcel.
Well, actually, I'm gonna do a history check real quick.
Sure.
Just with Prook.
Hi. Does he have a bonus or no?
No bonus.
What was the DC? Nah, he missed it by one.
Okay.
You
But
want
yeah,
to
I'll
give
bring
guidance?
this to everyone and show them it.
But an obsidian mace. That's pretty cool.
Got some kind of poetry around it as well, but I have no idea what it means.
Yeah. I think that's it. That's it for this scene. You guys are able to leave the city and carry on to your destination, wherever it leads you. You're not sure yet. Let's take I'm gonna look at how much we have left. We may be able to take a longer. Come back. Let's come back at quarter till wherever we're at. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So quarter till we'll be back on for the next part.
Yes, sir.
Great. See you there.
All right. And I'm gonna go ahead. The stream is going on a pause, so Mike's Okay, so we're back. Stumbling through the final parts of the city, you guys kind of find yourselves up ahead are the green monolithic blocks, almost like a Stonehenge. I don't know. I'm not sure why this just throws you in there just like this, but bear with me. It's as written. So you stumble across the bodies almost as if walking from a fever dream. Limbs scattered across the ice, pools of frozen blood capturing insectoid screams and Goliath terror in a macabre diorama. Slavers and slaves alike dismembered. There are no survivors. I'll give you this scene. That's what it looks like.
Ooh.
So you guys come across a scene where
Oh,
there's
God.
a bunch of dismembered corpses, both Nyogi slavers and Goliath captives, and they're scattered across this clearing that you just walked into. I'll take a medicine check to see to see how long ago this attack has occurred.
And I will grant guidance if somebody wants to do that medicine check.
Yeah.
It looks like
Not 20.
we did pretty well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Birdie's got it. So you realize that the attacks occurred very recently, and the attackers are unlikely to be far. Something of note though is you know you would have been close enough to have heard this if it had happened recently, but you're all certain you didn't hear this happen.
I look around anyway. I'm scared.
Lieutenant Pruk wants to investigate, but Bergurk wants to use his perception because he's worried about something coming at us.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Can I do those rolls?
Do a perception. I have some results for perception checks.
Ooh,
That won't
not
do
good.
it though.
Can I join in perception?
Yeah, you're all welcome. We do group checks on these.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the 2 intelligence checks. We rolled a 1. That was Pruk.
All right. Yeah, Lysander's gonna get the big clue. So you guys notice the green stones of these henges are mostly clear of snow. They measure 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. Mechanically, they'll provide half cover for anybody that wants to hide behind them. You guys can see the stones on this map. I know they're kind of covered in gore and blood and snow, but there are three green stones in the center of this map that I plopped you guys on.
Oh yeah, I see them there.
Yep. All right. The other from the 20 on the perception. One of the Goliath corpses is distinctive due to their expression, frozen in a rictus of sadistic glee, even as they were hacked apart. You notice that this corpse has something sharp and glittery, is holding something sharp and glittery to their chest.
Oh, I'll point this out to everyone. I'm not sure if you're still staying at range to get closer to have a look yet, but
Yeah, I'll go ahead and unlock.
there we go.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and unlock tokens. I was more focused on the story entry
Going,
than the map.
yeah.
But yeah, tokens are
Can I
unlocked.
ask, does it seem like this was a case of these two groups killed each other, or something separate killed all of them, regardless?
Because we had that good medicine check. It was something uniformly killed both of the Yogi and the Goliaths. It wasn't
Right, yeah, that's what I wasn't sure, like, just mutual destruction or something outside, like a third party.
Yeah. Now the muck and gore of the snow is making for difficult terrain. So keep that in mind. It's a horrible scene. The Goliaths are probably who you're looking for. Are pretty dismembered here. They're not just whole corpses.
But a sadistic smile, as if maybe they were dominated or something like that.
Right, and they're grasping something sharp and metal, which
Yeah.
might be that Chardolin stuff. Maybe we could check out the sharp and metal thing and see if it looks Chardolin-y.
Yeah, see what that is.
Yeah. So taking a look at this dark shard amulet is what it's called. The amulet is made of ice, and it is graved in draconic. Boy, the meaning is, I'm just gonna get to it because I know. I said we were done with the comprehend languages, but
Oh, there's just a tiny trickle left.
yeah, look at that. It says beautiful treasure.
Oh, it's precious. Well, I should probably scoop that up. I've got a Chardonnay ring back at the inn. This kind of looks like that.
And coordinate them.
I guess we're going to have to tell the old crone that we found all of her friends dead.
Well, is it all of them though? I
Yeah,
think
do we
that's
have
an
like a
important.
head count or how many we were looking for?
Also, like there's tracks leading to this place and away, and the ones going away look kind of bloody. So maybe there were some survivors.
Burke would definitely like to do a survival check, I think, to check the tracks and see what we can learn from those.
I'll help with what he's doing. That seems respectful.
Yeah.
Does that sound good? A survival check?
Yes, I'll do that. I think the footprints are more just for the map, but between the survival and check, I know you guys. I could speak directly to a good result to if these are the Goliaths you're looking for, if they're all of them. So yeah.
Okay.
So looking specifically for the remains of the Goliaths, you do recognize a druid named Naharik, Nararhak.
Oh no!
Yeah, you may have met at previous adventures.
Mhm.
You.
Is that the GI person?
Yep.
Ah,
Oh, wait. Naharik is not among the bodies. I'm sorry. I misunderstood this. So those that knew that Naharik was taken, I think, was Naharik taken at the end of the last adventure?
I have a story award about Naharik.
In 5, I believe.
Okay.
5 or 4.
Yes, Naharik was taken. I knew that.
Yeah. So they're not here. Naharik is not in this this scene. So that's good. That's good news for those that know Naharik.
okay, at least one survivor.
So you know that this isn't everybody then, but this could be these remains are probably most of. I mean, these are who you were sent to get. We'll say that.
Is there anything with Begurk's smelly spider necklace going off?
Oh yeah. I don't think we even identified that, right? So I will say no. On that spider charm.
Okay.
It is.
Lieutenant?
It is identified. It is what it is. You know what it is. It's in your. If you open it up, there's nothing else to it.
Oh, I didn't open it up. I just have a spider thing. It's a spider charm, is all I know.
Yeah, but it's identified. It is what it is as described. So.
Okay, yeah, it's identified. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Lieutenant Prook wants to focus on the green stones. Is there anything about the green stones, being a spacefarer as he is, that he can learn?
I guess give him a history, so intelligence. Yeah, nah, he hasn't come across this before. I mean, it's more of the same stone that we got from that from your rock check. What do we call that? The dwarf check.
Yeah, we need to be prepared for mind control, I think.
I can possibly help with that.
Yeah,
but I need to do it at the time. I can't pre-do it. It only lasts about a minute.
Comrade Lysander, I'm going to stay close to you.
My entire training was about fighting this sort of creature, so it's coming in handy.
Do we see any other tracks leading to or coming away from here?
No, this is the mush is pretty bad. This ground is pretty churned up. You guys have got all the information you're gonna get, I think.
So we don't have any trail to follow from here?
No, it actually kind of ends cold here. You guys have. I'm gonna kind of railroad this. Really, is you have a choice. This seems to be a dead end. The hunters that Ogilai sent you to get, this appears to be them. What remains of them. Really, you need to decide if you're heading home with the news or you're heading home with the evidence, and that's kind of, I know it's graphic, but some may say the Goliaths don't deserve to lie and rest here. They should be taken home.
Well, that would be up to Olgo to decide.
Can we go forward and try and track down Narrowhawk? But we don't have any clues on where to go.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to be given it. That's good. It's an upcoming adventure. I'll give you that much.
So Nivik would pick up like a few, trinkets and things of the clan to so maybe they, nothing too grisly, but things that could be remembered by their relatives. So we could show we did our best. We found them, and it's bad news, and then propose that we go back.
Yeah.
If we want to take the bodies, we do have 2 huge creatures we could load up.
Yes.
To transport things.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be grisly business, but if you like.
Bagurk is up for it.
So using the beast of burden to transport the remains back for the clan.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that sounds like they could have a nice burial.
All right, and then I need to ask about the beautiful treasure. You have let that corpse hold that treasure as you transport it back, or is somebody gonna take the amulet?
I think Nivik was looking at it.
Yeah, Nivik will take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the party sheet. Then you're welcome to. Did I screw up? It was already unidentified. I just hit it. You may have caught it, but you guys can't use it yet. It is a magic item. That's all. I mean, nothing. No gotcha moments.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he's just chucking in his backpack to sort out later.
Yeah. Unless someone has an identifier to use on it now, it is an unidentified item.
All right. Yes, let's load up those elks.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
These 3 crystalline obelisks that are here, are they set in a pattern or are they just randomly in this clearing?
You give me a nature check to see if there's maybe some kind of celestial orientation.
Okay.
Ha! Not getting your hands dirty cleaning.
Yeah, Nivik's not hiding both the Charlatan object and all the tiny body parts without touching them.
Yeah. And with them, nothing you can discern from it.
Right.
All right. So,
They were in a geometric shape that there might be one missing or crumbled or whatever.
as you guys start to clean up the scene and get everything going, whoa, the shards start to glow green. The obelisks.
Yeah.
And let me get these all down. You guys' tokens are now locked, I believe. Yep. And suddenly there's a bright green flash, and standing in front of you are these star spawns.
Nice.
For those, here's some images. This is my first adventure ever running across these, so it's cool to.
He's made of jelly.
Yeah, here's here's what the grooves look like.
Nice.
So no chance for surprise. We're going right into round 1 initiative.
Alrighty. Just roll initiative.
Yeah, Lieutenant Peruk has advantage on initiative throws, so yeah, he does really well every time.
Anyone within 10 feet of me, add 4.
Oh, to initiative. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and it auto rolled that initiative too, huh? You didn't have to roll that out, Glenn.
I'm sorry, what?
Did Fantasy Grounds auto roll his initiative out?
It did.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it looks like it did. I didn't roll it. So.
Yeah, so it treats it like an NPC. So okay.
Greg, can you add 4 to Nivik's initiative, please?
Yeah, I should have had it up, but I didn't realize we were about to roll initiative, so I was too slow.
Nivik is a 24.
So Nivik
Yeah,
and Pruk would get it.
And actually, Peruk
Bagurk.
would go up too, and so would Bagurk.
Yeah, you're all within my aura.
And McGurk.
That's an aura of all skill checks.
The aura
No.
only applies to initiative and to saves.
Cool.
All right, that's everybody straight on initiative. I think I got it.
Yep.
All right. Wow, they these star spawns were horrible. You guys essentially getting a surprise. The entire group is going first. So starting with Lieutenant Prook.
And there's like the big one and a bunch of small ones, right?
Yeah, a total of 5 NPCs on the map. They just kind of appeared in a semicircle around you guys.
I am going to stay close here. Target Prook. We'll target, I guess, the big one. Having a hard time targeting. There, got it.
Got him.
No, I didn't get it. Having a hard time. There, let me try it again. I think I couldn't grab it with that thing there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just plain slow
Yep.
tape. Shooting a pistol. That's a crit on the 19. They've got this coded properly. Extra attack. And I'm trying to remember, pistols do allow extra attacks or not? I think they do.
I think only if you have a special feature, but in Lieutenant Prook's case, yes, because he's special.
Yeah, being an NPC gives you some
NPC.
privileges.
Yeah.
Look at
That's
that.
correct.
Nice.
He's got 19 crits.
Yeah, he does. Basically looks like a champion fighter.
Cool.
Yep. He does.
pretty
He does
cool.
actually have the firearms trait, so he does ignore the reloading properties of muskets and pistols.
So he's like shooting from the hip on these two guys on this Hulk.
Very nice. All right. Nivik is going to go 20 feet toward the Hulk.
Bingo.
I'm going to say
And-
Lieutenant Farouk is taking a step backwards, also closer to
Is
Lysandre.
this still difficult terrain?
It's not difficult terrain. What you're going to find out is if you do anything other than a normal movement, it is a dex save.
Oh,
Just
okay.
moving through the frozen slush.
Cool.
Muck in the mire.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, anybody that does for that the major ring of the blood area, it is a dex save if you do more than your normal movement.
All right. And Nivik is throwing his silvered +1 net at the Star Spawn Hulk, but he's activating his Clockwork Amulet to get a plus. So he automatically gets a 10 on the attack roll, making it an 18 versus AC.
Yep, I'm bringing up his AC right now. The Hulk.
So,
It's auto hit. Yep, 18s are
All
auto
right.
hits.
very cool. So he
Right.
he is netted with it is magical, so it would resist the damage. So if anyone's doing slashing damage to it, they would need to do more like 10 slashing to destroy it. But hopefully none of these bad guys have slashing. Fingers crossed. And as a bonus action, going to quicken a level 4 heat metal on that net.
That's a cool combination.
Yeah. Been working toward it for a while. Finally get it going. So I'll put that on myself too, just to keep track. So that will be 48 fire damage that he'll just take. So I'm just going to drop it on him. Cool. Since he can't drop it, it's on him. And then I'm going to use some movement to go back over there because I like it better over there.
Yeah, dropping back 20.
And that'll be it. So everyone will have advantage on that Starspawn Hulk. Get him.
Well, that's like a no-brainer at this point. I think I was wondering if Lysander was going to go forward, but
Yeah,
at
I
this
have no
point,
idea how to respond with the purple text the way you did it, but yeah, he was looking going towards the Hulk.
yeah, I could see the that in your head. So I've already apologized for losing my temper, but I'm going to do it again.
Sounds like the Hulk.
Okay, so that's just a regular 30-foot move.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Targeted. Raging. I'm not going to go reckless. Two attacks. All right, that's it. So the little hairy beast is swinging away with his +1 battle axe or great axe.
Okay, let's go for Child Divinity. Not sure if this is going to be useful, whether these are melee boys or if they've got some tricks like the Neogi earlier. But to play it safe, Alexander's going to lift his shield that bears a symbol of his deity, and he's going to use Channel Divinity Watcher's Will. And I can get, the nice thing about Party of 5 is I can get all of us. So for the next minute, we all have advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. Let me just
Cool.
target friendly units. And there we go. That got proof as well. Great. That's my action. It's my movement. I'm going to move up
Excuse me.
to about here, I think. Take my aura with me. Oh, that's actually, I'll use another 5 and go 1 north to get Begurk into the aura. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Spirit Shroud, which helpfully is the same size as my aura, so it works for both. And that is my movement action bonus. That's me.
Yeah. Uthal.
Okay. I am going to use some crowd control. I am going to go into rage. Let's do this. Which move there. Rage action. Target you. Saving throw. And half damage. Okay. I am going to reckless attack. Let me put these on myself
Yeah.
first.
Great.
Put that on. First attack on you. Some damage.
Ooh.
Okay,
Now it's
second attack. Some more damage. Okay. And now my move action. 10, 20. I'm gonna come all the way over here. Get up in his grill. And sidestepping 3 so he doesn't get up.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
I'll say it now, because now that somebody's within 20 feet of these grooves, starting your turn, these things are, the screaming sounds that these grooves make are pretty intense.
Okay.
So, You'll find
If
out.
it's anything like the death sound that the Sirenscape thing makes, yeah, I can see how this would be really.
I just imagine that going nonstop on a loop. That's what they sound like.
Okay.
They're all named Wilhelm.
Wilhelm scream on loop.
Bernie. There you go.
What's how was Bernie attacking from back there?
Put my movement on the map already. It just
I'm
didn't
sorry.
move me yet.
I'm zoomed in on the Gru, not the Hulk. See it. My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh, do you want to stay inside the aura? Oh, you've got your own aura. Well, double.
Got double auras.
Yeah.
Yep, and the star spot Hulk. He is netted. Can I do a strength check to break out of this thing?
Yo, it takes your action, but it's a DC 10 strength check.
Yep.
I forgot he was netted. I should have gone closer.
Yep. It's,
But doesn't he take the heat metal damage at the start of his turn?
No, it's only when I use a bonus action.
Sorry.
okay. So here comes a strength check.
It is at disadvantage, of course.
Yep, and I got a whopping 8. Well, that's terrible.
Nice.
This thing does really good melee, but he has nothing else.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll just try something else next time. All right. Screaming Star Spawn. Come up. Uthal, does Uthal have that Cloak of Displacement? Am I going to waste a bunch of attacks?
Yep, you are.
God bless.
But they're going to be straight rolls because I reckless attack.
That's true. Okay. I don't have multi-attack with these things. Ooh, which one did I start with? Number 1? Yeah. Okay, it's on my 2. Let me get this. Okay. I almost got a 19.
Almost on constant horseshoes and hand grenades
Yeah.
and tactical nukes.
I kind of feel bad for these guys now.
Right?
I'm good with it.
Yeah, all right, Lieutenant.
Okay, Lieutenant Pruk will
Go, Brute, go.
move forward this far, and he's shooting his gun. All right, let's pick one of these out. Let me see. Is any of them wounded?
No.
We'll go number 3. And so imagine him like walking slow and shooting from the hip. Oh. Okay, let's do it again.
We need some good pistol sounds. I'll just see if I can program those in.
Oh, that'd be cool.
A 12 hits. That's good.
Nice.
I guess the whole jelly body thing doesn't. Look at that. All right. So that completes his turn, and he is within range to maybe charge one of them next time.
Okay.
Yep.
Nivik.
All right. Nevik will use a bonus action to flash that Annette's damage again. Oh, not that impressive. So we'll move in to do some rapier attacks. This is a green flame blade. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lots of stuff doubled here.
Oh, resisted. Did I do something wrong?
No, he's,
I'll let you know if it's
It is-
programmed on the NPC.
It is piercing and not a magical rapier. It looks like.
Oh,
Did I? Oh, I must have used the wrong rapier. I do have a magic
and
rapier.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have a magic one, I can just add the 13. So what did it do? I can make it the full 20. That's no problem.
Yeah,
Keep the rolls.
I dragged over the wrong.
And then it would have been a +1 damage too for the magic.
No, it's not +1. It's just moon touched.
I gotcha. So it's just magic, no bonus damage. So I'll add the difference, the 7 back to him. Where you at, guy? 7. Okay. Added.
Cool. But boy, he's a strong boy to still be kicking.
Big beefy boy.
That's it.
Bagurk is just right there, hair flying all around as he spins around and swings his great axe again. Look at that.
Cool.
Okay, swing around again, hair flying. Yeah, no crits on 19 for him though. Okay. And I'll just end up in the same spot, even though I'm spinning around in a circle. Probably dizzy. He's dizzy now, and stabilizes himself.
Let's talk about the slashing damage. Is that net at risk?
No, not unless it's targeted.
No, unless it's targeted. Okay, just making sure. All right, Lysander.
Okay, this guy's starting to look a bit hurt, I think. Gonna move on up. Take this with me. Let's hope I have typed in all the stuff to get Spirit Shroud working properly, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack it. Oh, why have I got advantage?
Yeah, because he's netted.
Oh, the net. Oh, great. I didn't do the Spirit Shroud for some reason, but it seems to have not been needed.
Yeah.
I don't know why that didn't add it automatically. I must have written it wrong.
Well, one thing I see right off the bat is you've got a capital R for Radiant.
Oh, dang capitals. That might be it. I'll quickly fiddle with that. Okay, so that was 510. I moved. Got 20 left. Can only get down to there with my movement. Bonus action Starlight Step down to here. Second attack on Starspawn number 2. Do you mind if I just roll a d8 manually to like sort this on
Yeah.
while it's someone else's turn?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
So 2 more to number 2.
2 more Radiant. And when they start their turn within the Spirit Shroud, their movement is reduced by 10 feet. And I believe they can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Number 2.
All right. I don't think that'll be a problem. Uthal, you are starting your turn in the aura of shrieks. That doesn't really affect anything. You just have disadvantage on saving throws and on attacks against creatures not named Grooves.
Okay.
So
3 is dying. 2 is heavy.
Oh yeah, we get rid of 3.
Yeah, I'm going to burst attack. Well, actually, my rage attack. Let me target my bonus there. Of course, it's saving throw on you.
Oh.
Gosh, you guys keep making those saves. 1 point of lightning damage. All right. Retarget you. My first attack. Second attack. Damage. And that is my turn.
All right, Bruni.
And I think that's it.
I think, yeah, that is it. You guys have cleaned it up. I'm going to unlock tokens.
Nice.
Do
So
some
let me see.
search up.
I feel a bit like I shouldn't have used up my top spell on these guys, who were much squishier than I expected.
So
I had no way of knowing.
taking a look at these star spawns that you just encountered, they have strangely. I'm assuming your characters have never seen them before, so to kind of tie things together, they have strangely chitinous kind of skin, with oddly placed mandibles and claws reminiscent of a praying mantis, crabs, and beetles. Did anybody understand? Does anybody understand deep speech?
No.
Let me see.
No.
No, we only had the comp languages up
Yeah,
earlier.
and that's long. Yeah, but
That was the only reason.
there was you wouldn't have understood what they said, but you understand that they were communicating through their clicking and clacking in combat when they were coordinating, that it was deep speech, but you don't know what they were saying. But the coast is clear. You guys could go back the way you came. That is a known way out of here.
Yeah. Well, do we have the bodies packed up on the snow camels?
Yeah, we'll assume
Yep.
we've got that all locked down. Yeah.
Yep. And no need to have them fight. They're all loaded down. They're my pets, not my steeds.
Yeah, help get it all loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Prook's probably quite strong, being a big giff. He can help us get everything all lifted up. Should we take a short rest before we set off, or are we just going? Is
I think
anyone?
we should just go.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good.
If you got, say if you're proposing to take a short rest, it won't matter. But if we're ready for the next scene, shortly after you're done clearing the encounter and getting the rest of the remains together, you hear more of that shit in this deep speech coming, and it sounds like a lot of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Want to stay and dispatch these guys, or
I vote we'd leave.
yeah. How much is a lot?
Too much.
Yeah, you're about to find out. I'll say that.
Yeah, maybe we should get going.
I'll go ahead and I guess I'll burn another spell slot on comprehend languages, just in case it's something useful to know.
Doing okay. So bringing that back up, I recall what it said, but I'm going to say it. I want to read it verbatim. So that shitness here that you're hearing, you understand it to mean the clacks and the whistles. That you hear them, they're calling for father. What that really means, you don't know because you don't understand the society. But that's what the deep speech is saying. Father, come help us. Father. Father.
That was the statue. Was the poem said father?
Father Limbic, yeah.
Yeah.
They probably like that Father Limbic guy.
Yeah,
He seems like a creep.
Yeah. Would I have had 10 minutes while we were packing up the bodies, or has it been faster than that?
It's going to be faster than that. This calls for almost
Okay.
like an immediate chase scene.
Immediate,
is what what
right.
this is evolving into, and this is the
Okay.
part where I said this through just pure bad luck. This could be the end of your characters.
Oh joy!
This
Let's go.
is-
GTFO.
This
Let's
is-
go.
This is that scene.
Yeah. Okay. So no time to cast horse. Let's just leg it.
Yep.
right?
So I'm going to put you on a map. This map is going to be static. It's just to determine on the chase scene the distance between you and the enemy.
It's like in those Scooby Doo scenes where it's just the same background repeating over and over
Yeah,
as they run.
yeah, it's the same cells that keep flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Begurk. I'm gonna when I reveal this map, you're just gonna be on the far eastern side, but don't bother moving. I'm gonna move the tokens, the NPC tokens in the range that you guys gap on them. If that makes sense. Did I don't know if I put down Lieutenant Perk. Let me see. Oh, he's at the very top. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna lock, and they're locked. So I'm gonna share this. You guys are on the far east. This is just a chase scene, and it's just so you can visualize the distance between you and the enemies that are chasing you. So to begin the chase, over the horizon, as you guys are packing up and ready to go, there are. How many of you are there? 6. There are 6 star spawns that that's I guess come over the crest or around the bend, however you want to imagine it. So I'm gonna put 5 star spawn hulks, the big guys.
Oh, the big beefy boys. Okay.
Sorry, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be adding 2 each round, different various things, and we have a complications table. I'm just gonna get them down. 4 and 5. Oh, I need one more. 6. And I start the chase 50 feet from you, so I'm just gonna target one of you with them, just so I see what the 50 foot is.
Would it be better to back us up so we've got, I don't know what's better.
So that's, for me, that's about 50. So I'm just gonna get them all in a line like that.
So we'd probably want to be staying in a formation so that we're near Paladinora, but I know this is representative. But
Yeah, we could say
Yeah,
you get
we should,
all,
like,
yeah, we could overlap.
Spread the paladins out to at least cover most of us.
Yeah, I understand that'll work. So we're just kind of doing lines because these NPCs will get closer or farther away from you. You guys will be static the entire time. Just kind of visualize how this chase works.
Will this be like complications that involve saves, or should I just not bother?
Oh yes, they will.
putting the
And those
on?
failed
Okay.
saves is what could kill you.
Right, I'm gonna put my aura on us then if we're
Yeah.
all running in formation.
Yeah, get everything set because really the
Get those auras going.
yeah, the complication tables, failures of a forced save or roll on a complications table, is they could straight up just end your character.
And I'm guessing there was a minute passed since the end of that combat.
Yes, there'll be some time that's passed. I'm not giving you 10 minutes or a short rest, but you had a few minutes to get your stuff together.
Well, the reason I ask is because we still have Watcher's Will on, so we probably need to
Yeah,
take that
I'll take
off.
that off of you.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm just going through everyone just now.
Mm-hmm.
Watchers will go away.
Is anyone in the party not particularly mobile? Kind of slow on movement?
Fruk is 30 feet only. So
I'm also 30 feet, but I've got a bonus action I can do twice.
Okay.
I could try to long strider folks, but of course I'll probably have to do that in initiative, or whatever.
Is Bagurk smart enough to think that he might want to cast 1 resistance on himself as an action before this whole thing starts? Can I do that?
Say that again.
If we have like a minute and these guys are coming over the bend, can I cast a resistance on myself? It'd be like a one-time thing, and then after that, I'll have to take a reaction.
Yes, that'd be fine.
Well, in that case, can I cast a long strider on some folks as an action?
Yes. Go, hurry up, everybody. Yeah, get an action in before we start this chase. We'll do that.
Okay, if we're getting an action in, I'm doing a 2nd level bless on Bagurk, Nivik, Uthal, and Prook, since me and Bruni have innate things to save as well.
And I can long strider 3 people with who are the 3 slowest? Crook.
Prook is slow if we're worried about him. Yeah, 30-foot movement.
Who else has 30? Lysander, right?
I'm 30, yeah.
Okay, and then
It was 40.
Uthel's 40. What about Bruni? Bruni's mounted, right?
Yes.
Bruni's on like a dog with like 50, I think, yeah.
Let's see.
And then yourself.
Yeah, I've already got myself. So, what was Bagurk's speed?
40.
Bagurk and Uthal are both 40. Okay, well, I guess I'll I'll get. I don't know who's better to get, so I'll just get.
Dirk, you said you were 30. With Lunch Strike, it becomes 40, right?
No. The GIF is 30.
Ah.
McGurk is 40.
There you go. Proof.
Yeah. So I can get one more. So I'll go ahead and get.
Let Uthal have it because I already put a resistance on myself.
Okay, Uthal.
Okay, so that puts me up at 50 then.
Yep. Oh, shoot! I gotta fix that. There we go. Now that's on all three of them.
Okay, that's my spell up. That's my aura on everyone. I'm ready to go.
All right. So this is going to kind of follow the DMG's chase guidelines. So we have what we'll be rolling. We'll be doing through initiative steps. But if you're not familiar with the chase, well, actually, here, I'll share that. You can make dash actions in addition to the number of times equal to 3 plus your Constitution modifier. But each additional dash will require you to succeed a Constitution check or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
So you get your 3+ con without any consequences, and if you want to keep pushing after that, you roll. Alright.
Times, yeah, you get to use it in each additional dash action it takes during the chase. The creature. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think it's each additional dash other than your first dash, but you could take up to those additional dashes.
Okay, so first one is free, and then after that, you've got to make the save.
Yeah, exactly. That's anybody run it differently before?
I thought you only had to make the saves after you run out of con mod.
But that would imply that you get to make unlimited dashes.
Right. Until you, but you get
must.
exhaustion every time you fail, so it's not really unlimited until you die from failing saves.
That's interesting.
I'm fine with either interpretation.
Okay, we'll say your cons are free, then each additional requires a con save.
Cool.
They follow the NPCs follow the same rules, so.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And I do need to check what their movement is.
I'm sure these boys have a lot of con.
Yeah.
They look beefy.
Yes. That's a good point. So I got my little pen and paper matrix ready for that because they get some insane dashes. So let's start this off. Let's roll for an initiative.
Let's go.
And we'll go in order. And then after you're done running, dashing, then we roll on the complication table.
Oof.
You should all have the +4 automatically, since I had pre-planning to do it this time.
Very cool.
1, 2, 3, and I suspect. Where did Lieutenant Brooks? See, that hasn't been rolled. I think he's still keeping it. Throw me a dex for him. I guess we'll modify his initiative that way.
But he gets advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so high. So he's 17 plus 3. So he has 20 plus the D4.
Yep.
Just a flat 4.
Just a flat 4. So he's got a 24. Not much has changed there. Just falls back one step. So all right, Uthal.
Sorry about that. So all of our speeds 40 plus.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move forward 50 and then dash 50.
Okay, so what's the total movement
100.
for Uthal? Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it for the time being.
Okay, I'll let you guys roll your own complication. So at the end of your run, please open up the complications table and roll and see what happens.
Zorbentroth.
We got a 9er.
Click on that and nothing happens.
Oops, sorry, early.
You gotta click the icon to the.
Little wiggly symbol.
Yeah. So a barbed tentacle whips out at you from a nearby building as you pass.
Weapon
+8 to
attacks.
hit. So I'm just gonna add a +8 to this and roll the d20 out, and we'll tell you. We'll just find out if it hit or not. I got a 22.
That'll hit.
All right, so you are gonna take.
Actually, displaced.
So I get disadvantage, right? So let me do the second one then. That one will be a 20.
20 will still hit.
Okay. All right, so for 2d10 damage, piercing damage. Oh, whoa! Ignore that. I just rolled the D. I picked up the D100, not the D10. I did 187 damage on that roll, by the way. So you're going to be taking 8 damage. Let me go ahead and update you with 8.
Okay.
Am I going to have to keep track of who's ran out of my aura, or are we kind of hand waving that we're all keeping pace?
We're kind of
even
hand
though we're
waving.
doing
It's
it in turn
it's
order?
way
Okay,
too.
yeah.
It's too
Because
complicated.
that'll get really complicated.
Yeah, it gets way too complicated. Chase scenes are already kind of not fun to run most of the time. All right, so I think that's it for Uthal.
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. I got you at a +100. Once everybody makes their move, then I'll readjust the stretch here. So Lieutenant Prook.
Prook is gonna just dash twice. And then I think I just have to roll a d20. I'm not sure. Somebody said there's actually a table somewhere.
There is.
Yeah, here it comes in chat.
And then you click
Click on the
circle.
little curly Q thing.
Got it. Okay, got it. Oh, I clicked it twice. I'm sorry.
We'll take the first one.
Okay.
First one is the 6.
DC strength check.
Well, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Dex or strength. So unless he has the skill on this.
Oh, okay. I clicked it twice again. Sorry. So the 12 looks like it's counts. So it looks like I failed.
All right.
So what was it
That
again?
counts as 10 feet of difficult terrain. So that means you're going to lose. You had to use 20.
I lose 10 feet.
Yeah, you lose 10 feet on the run. So instead of going +90, you went +80.
Okay.
I think that'd be it for Lieutenant Prook then.
Okay, forwarding it on. Bagurk has 40 feet of movement. He'll double move at least here initially. I will then do the table, which I've got to figure out where it is. It's buried underneath stuff.
Yeah, I'll just keep dropping it. How about that?
There, yeah.
So you go on a total of 80, or you're doing a double dash for 120?
80.
80. Okay.
80.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah. So now go ahead and make your saving throw. You're good.
Pouring it on.
All right, Lysander, what's your total movement going to be?
So I've got 40 speed, so with an action to dash, that would be 80. And I think I will use a bonus action to use a Starlight Step and add another 30 to that.
Okay, so you're going
So 110.
Yep.
Yep. And then just roll on the complication.
Yep. I'll keep yeah, that's there.
Oh, same as before.
Yeah.
Let's go check. Athletics is better.
Nailed it.
Nice.
All right, Brittany.
When you you can dash normal without any penalty, but if you take a double dash, then you get that thing, right?
Yeah, you have to have the Constitution bonus to do it. So, let me open up your sheet. I'll tell you. So you get to do, in a chase scene, you get to do 2 dashes without having to worry about having to do the exhaustion check.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, well, it's not me. It's the Mastiff or
Yeah.
Husky or whatever. It's going to use a dash, and I'm going to go 80.
Okay, so go on 80. On this one again, too. Oh. Constitution saving throw. 15 does it. Anything else else? I think that'd be it for Bruni. Okay, so these guys, I have a huge con. I got a con of +5, so I get to make 30, 60, 90.
You don't. That doesn't mean you can dash that many times in one turn. That just means you can. It's going to be 5 turns before you even have to start making checks.
Is that how it...
Yeah. It's kind of a
I
rule
agree.
that kind of explains how. In normal combat, you don't make these checks, right? But
Yeah,
in a
oh.
chase, you're dashing over and over again, and eventually you run out of breath.
I see.
Some people have greater endurance than others, and it takes longer for them to run out of breath.
Okay.
And
But
it's
in-
still only
in a-
one dash in your turn. Like that's your action. Is your dash.
It's really how many consecutive dashes you could take before you
Yeah.
get the... I'm tracking now. I've been playing 5e for years, and we never...
Yeah, no one uses the chase rules.
Yeah, but I
Chase rules are hard.
yeah, I have to use it for this encounter because it's life or death for your character, so I want to do it
Yeah.
as written.
Yep.
All right, so I get 1 dash this turn in round 1, so they're all going to move 60, which means you've all got at least 20 feet on them so far. And that's for the Hulks. They don't have any other traits to close that gap. And I think we're going all the way down to Nivik.
All right, so I'm 20 feet ahead of all of them now.
Right now you're only... Well, so you were started at 90, so you're 30 feet ahead of them right now.
30 feet ahead of them. Okay.
And then after this round, I'll recenter everybody so that it shows the approximation correctly.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing something, but I guess they're not close yet. So I'll just save my resources for another. Oh, I could do that. That'd be fun. All right, I'll do that later. I was thinking of doing a gust of wind to blow them backward, but I'm just going to cast Expeditious Retreat to get that going for later. I'll take the dodge. Yeah, I'll take the dodge action and move 80 with Expeditious Retreat
Plus
because I don't want
80.
to get ahead of my friends.
Yep, and then let's grab the table. Let's see what the chase complication is for you.
Oh yeah, right.
7. So wisdom saving throw. Ooh, you would start the next turn prone.
Interesting. All right, go dice, go.
You're good.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. All right, so my biggest gain is Lysander for 110. I went 60, so 110 minus 60 adds another 50-foot gap, so they fall back to 130 from Lysander. That'll be the farthest point, and then I'm going to adjust you all accordingly. So let me target Lysander. And I need to go from 90 or 50. Oh, sorry, they start at 50. So 50 plus. What did I say? They went 60, 110. Oh, another 50, so 100. Oh, I accidentally enlarged the token.
They're getting bigger.
All right, now that means Uthal is 10 feet behind that. So let me find Uthal. 5, 10. Prook is 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Bagruk, same. 5, 10. You'll be online with him. Sander, Bruni.
I think the rest of us are all pretty much in line
you
with
are,
that.
yeah.
All the rest of us moved to
But I
to
thought
80.
that Pruk lost an initial 10 feet because he
Oh,
ran
that's
into
true.
some difficult terrain.
Yeah, I corrected it already.
Okay.
Because he would have gone 90 actually, right? From what you said,
No, he had 40 feet of movement.
40, so 70. So I got to move him up 10.
No,
Oh,
back
to
10.
back 10. Yeah.
Back 10,
Other way.
back 10, yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, so that should be what it looks like.
Get those hippo feet pumping.
Now,
GIF.
yeah. Now I got starting the top of the round. This sucks for you guys. We got more guys coming.
Oh god.
Where are my NPCs? So it's the star spawn. This round it is Grooze though.
Like, I was thinking it would be very tough, but we might be able to fight 6 of them if it came to it, but if there's more coming, that's definitely a no.
That was kind of, I think that's why it was written this way, to see if anybody wanted
Yeah.
to fight them, just to get to find out there were reinforcements. So they start 90 feet from the farthest back, so it's almost gonna be in line. I'm just gonna put them right behind these guys. There are 6 of ya. Oop, I missed one. I gotta go add one more Gru. There he is, and I'll refuel him here now. There we go. That's what the scene looks like now.
It's like a chessboard now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, so, and then let's go ahead and top of round 2.
Uthal.
Sorry, muted there. Did we ever get a weight for Pook?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Let's call him 500 pounds. I don't know if is that reasonable? What do you guys think?
Sounds alright to me, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Big.
Yeah.
he lifts.
Right?
He's bulking at the moment.
Okay. Well, glass is considered one size larger for carrying capacity and carrying stuff. I'm going to, since we're all kind of close to each other, I'm going to come pick him up and start moving forward. So I'll use one move action, get over there, pick him up, and then move 40.
Okay.
And that way he can use his action to start plinking these guys away.
Oh, I think that Pruk wants to run. But, this is because you have a dog, though. You're really running 80. That's not like a dash.
Well, the dog's dashing,
Yeah.
so you're still going to be limited by the dog's con.
What are you talking about?
No, I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Bruni that has the dog.
Alright, so Bruni's
So-
is only gonna get a plus 40 on this turn.
You mean Uthal?
Oh yeah.
Now, if you're
Uthal.
But if you're carrying somebody, wouldn't you have half movement?
If I'm encumbered, which I'm not, being one size larger for carrying capacity. That's why I want to know how much you weighed.
Now, when you're grappling a target, you move at half speed unless you are 2 sizes bigger than the target.
Does it count as grappling if Pruk is willing?
Good question.
I thought if you're carrying somebody, yeah.
That would be a good call.
If
We just have to make this more complicated. For
yeah,
you.
no.
I mean-
If you're willing to
Right.
move, if you're willing to move just 40, so you could shoot, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay. So 40 from this spot here.
Yeah. From basically, you and Peru.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll.
We had to go backward some, right?
It'll,
I did. Yes.
Theoretically, you could wait with your action and let him catch up.
On his move, pick him up and continue on.
Yeah.
So then
It's
you
all
wouldn't.
happening at once.
You would not be able to go 40. You'd be able to go 35 from where Prook was. So you basically have a net of plus 30 from where you started, I think. Because you go
Okay.
back a bit.
Right.
Does that make sense, DM? Net of plus 30 for Uthal,
Yes.
and also plus 30, plus 35 for Prook.
30 plus 35. And, I'm going to read this. It doesn't affect anything. But you guys do notice that the body parts that you've collected, I'll start writhing around.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm guessing that the elks and the boar can run pretty fast, so they're keeping up with us and
Yeah.
maybe staying ahead.
Got a big stampede going. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's
Okay.
going to be Prook is going to be able to shoot while he's being carried and goes plus 35.
I will take a couple of shots at that first one there.
Well, it'd be at disadvantage at this range.
Oh, okay. Let's
Unless he
roll.
has a sharpshooter.
So this would be the 2 shots. Looks like they both did pretty well.
So I hit, yeah.
Excuse me.
And he can do 2 attacks. I will click disadvantage. Do it again. Ooh, that was bad. Okay. And then he will do his other action as a run 40 feet.
Well,
So that gave him a total of, I
He
think,
can't
8.
run. He
Yeah.
can't
He's
run because he's
being
being carried.
Oh, he's
And
being
he's already
carried.
being moved forward.
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he got a
All right.
35-foot move
That's
out.
all you
this
can do.
thing.
He's in the car shooting backwards.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Passing it on to Begurk. Begurk is going to just dash again, but he is keeping an eye on Prook and a little bit worried.
Should we have been
Oh,
rolling?
wait, I'm sorry. Lieutenant Prook needs to do a roll, though, right? For
No, I don't
chase
think either
complications?
did.
Oh, yeah, the complication, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
here's
and I think I think Uthal owes me one too. Now that we bring it up,
Uthal. You go first. Or should I go?
you go. We'll sort it.
go.
Out. Yeah,
Here's Prook.
another barbed tentacle.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my +8 to hit.
This is Prook's armor class.
I missed. I got a 10.
Okay, he's 14. Okay, so now I'm gonna do Begurk's chase complication.
No cup.
Complication.
Do you need
Okay.
me to roll one?
Hey,
Or
we have
Uthal.
we have a no complication. Give me a dex save.
A deck save by Begurk. Is it something I can see?
This will see if you get out of the chase.
Oh.
Okay. And if it's sight based, I get an advantage as a barbarian
You know,
feature.
technically it is sight based. It is to see if you get out of the sight of the chasing mob. Okay, guys, you see Begurk will go around a building and disappear out of sight.
Die.
Do I need to roll one for Uthal as well?
Yeah, with
So
all
I
yeah,
roll it up.
yeah. We need we gotta get you back on. And
No
you
complication.
have
Oh,
you have an
nice.
opportunity to get out of sight.
Okay, and this is with Prook in arm. Deck save. Boom.
15.
No,
Let me
we're
see.
still-
I'll see what it was. No, it's a DC 15.
All right.
Never has a 500-pound hippo man been carried like a baby before.
It's like
Right.
a big Bjorn carrier.
So you guys see him disappear around the corner, out of sight. Having these, now in retrospect, having only a DC 15 for to end the chase is actually not as. It'd be very hard for you guys to get killed, but
We did end up accidentally bringing a good party for saves and
yeah,
things with
having all
the...
the
Right.
orders, yeah. Yeah. If you guys one level of exhaustion or getting caught, auto kills you. That's how this scene
Oh
works.
god.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's it. That's all it takes. Either they catch you, one level exhaustion, you're dead. That's
Wow.
how it's written. But that's good. The DC 15 deck save to get out of the scene after a no complication is actually.
Good luck, Lysander.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
yeah, we've
get
got
out
3
of
of us
this thing.
left. Let's all circle up. I'm gonna just move my 40 and 40, so 80 feet,
Plus 80.
and then roll for my complication.
Yeah, tipped. All right. Go save. You get the deck save so you get out of here.
Oh, dex save. Okay.
No whammies, no whammies. There you
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Lysander, yeah.
So sort of like gestures to the others, seeing Prook and Begurk, and the thought will all disappear, heads off in that direction too.
Come on, guys, this way.
I figure maybe we're all climbing on top of the elks. You
Oh,
know, with
that'd be
all
fun.
the
That's a good
grimy,
visual. Yeah.
Yeah.
the nasty writhing bodies and carapaces and
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I like that.
so I reach down and pull you up.
Oh, thank you.
So these guys are all dashing 60, and they only get to do it twice if it matters. So these are the Grus. Plus 60. You don't have to be the fastest. You just can't be the slowest. Brilliant.
We're passing buildings and stuff.
Yeah, because you're booking back through the city to that tunnel.
Well, hell, I'll just misty step on top of one of the buildings and avoid all this.
Well, we'll still go through the complication tables and stuff.
Okay.
I understand.
So
If you just had a fly spell, why wouldn't you just, or magic carpet, just get out of this chase scene?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna move 40 feet up,
Mhm.
take my complication, and then just misty step to nearest building and get away.
Sure. Go ahead and roll the complication table.
Okay, I lost the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. So did I. Here it comes.
What you can do for stuff like that is drag the corner of the table to your quick bar at the bottom, and then you can.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. But go ahead and get the deck saves to see if we could officially end your chase scene. By the book. I know I understand what you're doing, but
Seems like there might be a complication, and then you can cast the spell.
yeah. So that's essentially what happens. So Bruni, where you at? That's Nivik.
Yay, I'm saved.
Oh yeah, and you can like flavor it as you misty step away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh gosh, that just leaves poor Nivik. Come on, Nivik.
Oh, I've got a great feeling about this.
Everybody else has been
Lysander
doing
will
well.
feel terrible
do
if you
it.
perish.
All right. So then the Hulks, they're also moving a plus. What are theirs? 60. Plus 60. All right. So then Nivik.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the complication. Just I'm curious. Oh, well, that's
nice.
lovely.
Yeah, I just started.
Oh,
All right, so he'll do a dash and try to dodge out of sight.
With bonuses.
Oh, barely. Nice.
Yeah, DC 15.
oh
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. How many more dashes would the Nivik had?
Well, I mean, he only had 2 free ones, so I have to make.
You would have had to do an exhaustion roll.
I was thinking about doing a second dash that turn, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk exhaustion.
I couldn't believe one level. That's what I went back and read this one. I'm like, does one level exhaustion really just end it? No, it does.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Because it halves your speed.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess yeah, because then you're.
Yeah.
No, 2 halves your speed. 1 level just makes you disadvantage on ability checks. But
Oh, that's right.
so
Those-
the writers of
Mhm.
of this season were just anyway.
You're all over the place.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you guys, you're able to escape through the city and back through the tunnel you came in. You have with you the remains of presumably the missing hunters. And I overclosed everything, so I got to pull my story back up.
And we know that we don't have the tree eye person. We're missing her.
Yeah, she was not in the remains.
Actually, I think Narrowhawk, if I remember right, is non-binary. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, sorry, I'm missing them. My apologies.
That was from the first season. I can't remember. They were.
Yeah, it's been a while. I remembered the name, but not the pronouns.
Character.
I played with them where the DM used male for them, but that
Maybe
could be
okay.
just
Maybe that was the other one. I think you're right. I think you're right. There was another one that was non-binary. So this is the one that was nature related, right? Okay.
I'm trying to remember that character, the NPC. It's not coming to me. I can look it up after.
I'm sure they were like a druid or something naturey.
So that's the end of the chase scene. The worst possible outcomes did not happen for any of the characters.
Phew.
The star spawns give up chase as you guys near the surface. They are unwilling to step into the cold light of the wilderness out here. You hear behind you. You hear the echoes of chittering and clacking as you guys escape. Returning.
I call behind us. Oh, and we ruined your statue.
Returning to Wormdoom Crag empty-handed is the worst outcome the party could have hoped for, but yeah, at least you have some answers. There are larger concerns at hand, namely a mountain full of aberrations. Assuming, Lieutenant Prook. Lieutenant Prook, with a twinkle in his eye, suggests he knows just such a solution, and he elbows McGurk explosives.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the session.
Woohoo.
Wow, good job, everyone.
Huzzah.
So let's start with our rewards. We had 2 magic items. That mace, the obsidian mace, is a mace of smiting.
Nice.
Let me go ahead and party sheet, open that, and make 6 of them and identify it. Well, there's only 5 of us, but they're in there. The second magic item was the Dark Shard Amulet. I'll identify that and make a bunch of them. The Dark Shard Amulet, if anybody may have caught it before I de-ID'd it, it helps Warlocks cast as a focus, and if you're not a Warlock, it gives you the ability to cast like a Warlock. Specifically, I think cantrips.
It can only be attuned by a Warlock, so that would be...
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's like you get to try and cast any cantrip even if you don't know it if you're a Warlock, and it's on the Warlock list, so you can be like, oh, I really need a prestidigitation today.
I see. Well, sorry guys. Boo.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll trade it to someone.
The intricate bracelet is what it is. It's worth gold. This is the new seasonality stuff. Is always what kills me on. Should I sell the gold? Sell that for gold and on top of that reward the hourly based. It's because it seems like it's one or the other to me. But
yeah, I will sell the spider, the musky smelling spider necklace for the good of the party.
Yeah, I think they said those hourly numbers are just for adventures where there's no gold award at all.
Yeah, that's the thing. That we have two items that are not magic items that are strictly treasure. I'm going to ignore that because you would get more. You would get more from the hourly reward. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah,
we can keep the musty spider.
Yeah, you can keep. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
What are we tier 2?
Yeah.
We bring up my chart and divide it by. I just max divide by 5. Yes. Where's my GM? Player GM. All right. Tier 2 maximum is 5,000.
1,000.
Yeah, so 1,000 each.
Wow.
Nice. What was the Dark Shard amulet engraved with? It was like precious or something, but it wasn't precious. It was like something treasure.
Beautiful treasure.
Beautiful treasure. And was that in Draconic?
I believe
it was in Draconic. It's actually in the description of the Dark Shard amulet.
Oh, I looked at it and I didn't see, but maybe I didn't look closely.
Yeah, in the notes at the top. At least as I see it as the GM.
Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, that's interesting.
No.
Oh, you guys don't see it. All right. So yeah, it says interconic. It's means beautiful treasure.
Would you be able to like copy and paste it into the Discord channel so I can? note it
Yeah, and
down
if there's any
Uh,
special flavor for the mace as well, because it's
yeah,
not
I
showing
have
up.
like a
Sure thing.
poem or something.
So yeah, this is the dark shard amulet. Oh, I'm about to PM somebody and you had no idea what the heck I'm talking about. And then let me see what the Mesa's smiting in. Oh yeah, it did have the flavor in here too. Remember those? That had the stuff written on the handle. So
It's a good thing that the author knows how to speak Draconic to
Right.
translate for us.
Yeah, that's a fun bit of flavor. You don't usually get foreign language.
yeah, exactly. That's what you like. You know what? I'm just gonna use the Fantasy Grounds translator, and I was gonna spell that out, but yeah. So those are both in the table one chat.
Awesome,
Any
thank you.
any story
Thank-
awards or anything?
Yep, I'm getting to that. So we're through the treasure, magic items, and the story awards. So you have the story award. Nope, this didn't happen. You were not killed by a star spawn.
No.
Not yet.
If you were returned to life, you would have got a story. You would have seen an afterlife if you were.
Whoa.
So, but because nobody died in the hands of a star spawn and were returned, you do not get the story award. That's an interesting story award.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, it is, just so you guys are aware, it's called I Saw Forever. It's characters who return to life after dying in the hands of a star spawn of the city is called Zorvintroth.
True.
Gained the story award, but nobody died there and were returned to life. So that's the only story award that comes with this adventure, it looks like.
Very good.
Cool.
Thank you, Greg. That was awesome. When
Yeah,
is
that was
the
awesome.
next monthly weekend in January?
Yep, should be the fourth Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, 28th. That's way up penciled in. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Usually it's
Awesome.
we try to do the fourth every month, but Christmas this month was just too complicated. And,
Yeah, stuff happens.
yeah.
Very good.
Sorry, did we say the gold?
Oh,
1,000
1,000
each.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate we finished on time. I didn't have to run away, so that's awesome as well. Thank you guys.
No worries.
Thank you. It was fun.
Thanks for playing, everybody. It was a good time.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks for running, Greg.
Yeah. Of course.
Lots of fun.
And thanks for putting this on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for all the organizing.
Yes.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah,
It's
see you
everybody
later.
later on today.
Yeah. We'll see y'all.
See ya.